I get it. So do you think it'd be like, ooh, do you know what that is?
Charlie, who's driving that car?
Who's driving that car, Charlie?
Is that a dog?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, dude! Look at that dog go!
I think he's doing a great job.
Dirt Week, that dog's going to the moon.
I think this is proof that all dogs should drive cars, actually.
I think it's true. I'm not reading all that. You kidding me?
I think dogs are better drivers than humans, actually.
That's true.
I'll agree. I'll agree.
Yeah, I think that this should actually be a law in place that all dog drivers.
You ever see like Space Buddies or
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I know me some Rosebud. That was one of the buds. Oh! Oh!
Whoa!
I guess
the dog drove through the. Hello. High five.
Could you imagine if
Can you imagine if that happened to our set?
Damn! Look at him go.
Whoa! So I guess dogs aren't
You're not
better
supposed
drivers.
to park there.
Charlie, you're blocking the shot. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I think a guy came out of that car. Hello.
Whoa.
Go Lions. Please go Lions.
There's a throne.
Tub Gators. So the Lions played the Cheese Guys this past weekend, and they had
The
a
ones from Wisconsin?
rough battle. They had a rough battle.
What are the Cheese Guys' official name?
The having fun.
I think
fellas.
it's the Graders.
The Graders. Ah.
The Graders, like cheese.
The Cheezers?
Oh.
The Cheezers?
It was the dog driving this?
I think so.
Filming and driving?
What's that
Whoa.
dog's name?
Stuart.
Clyde.
Stuart Clyde.
Stuart Clyde.
First and last. Wow, look at those
That's
mountains. Whoa. This is all AI generated.
This is in Oswego,
This
actually.
is all Jared generated.
Are those cows?
No, that's
Those are oxen.
Oh, there they go. They had a little start
Oxen.
lag.
Wow. Look at that hat. That's awesome.
I wish I had a hat like that. Go, milady.
G'day.
Oh, look at that stash.
Oh, I wish I had a mustache like that.
Me too.
Curl it up and everything.
Gray.
Ooh, God bless. Whoa!
Whoa! That is some
How
hat.
many animals do you have to kill to get that?
I think they just shaved them. I don't think they have to
Oh,
kill
really?
them.
Well, that's sweet.
That's a nice couple. Oh,
They're just having fun. They're just playing
gallivanting.
around. Yeah, they're not. They're honestly just looking at the
Whoa.
buffalo
Is she?
or bison, rather. They
the
call
queen
them
of
bison.
She's the queen.
It would assume so. Who else wears that much red?
Those look like little ants. Those don't look real. That's
Do you
not
think you could
real.
ride them?
Of course. Just hop right on. They wouldn't stop me. They love me.
Ooh, it's winking at you.
Hi. I'm still stuck up on that hat. Wow. And a nice beard too. Whew.
That man's
Whole
got it
9
all.
yards. That is the modern day cowboy. Oh yeah, pet it.
Oh, the beard too. Ooh, touch some horns.
I wish
This
I
is
could
an
grow
awfully
horns
long
like
video.
that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, this. I think this has been replaying over and over. Oh, it's the dog.
Oh,
again.
there he
Back
is
to
again.
dog.
He's back for round 2.
Yeah, that dog is gonna corral those bison.
Stuart Clyde is on a mission.
Stuart Clyde, yeah. He's gotta get to work.
What's
Where's
his
he
job?
work?
He at the pound.
He puts other dogs in
Boom.
the pound.
Boom. That is way too short. I can't
Who
read
even
all
got
that
this
in that
picture?
small little.
Imagine you
That's
look
awesome.
out
the
mirror.
rear view mirror.
Yeah, do you see that?
Obama.
High five. Whoopsh. Thanks, Obama.
He doesn't want a high five.
The other guy doesn't look like he wants to high five.
No.
Who is that guy?
I don't know.
I need to
I
get
think that's my
myself
dad.
a presidential seal. Hi, Obama. He looks so cool. In
I think
that
this
car.
man right here is my father.
Really
He doesn't have
good?
a mustache though.
Yeah, you're right. It's not my dad.
Is this your dad?
No, that's Obama.
Obama could be your dad.
Charlie, what do you think's happening
I don't
here?
think so.
I think Obama is swearing into office in the car.
In a car.
Yeah, into like my home office, right, right over there.
What's he? What's he?
Why is he swearing?
Yeah, why is he swearing?
He's been a naughty boy. He's using a lot of curse words, and I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, not at all.
I don't like it either. Do you want to know what I also don't like?
What do you not like?
Commercial breaks. But
You
we have
can't
to go
say
to
that.
one.
Ugh.
We're going to
We love
commercial break.
commercials.
Well, it happened.
Welcome back to Major Discussion.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Howdy.
Hello, and welcome back to the interview show. Today's a very special day. You know why, Charlie?
What day is it?
We're
The day Charlie got a
celebrating
hat.
your birthday!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got a little
Birthday.
cake for me.
And we
Thank
no,
you.
but we got squawkers.
Oh, some squawkers.
We got hat.
Charlie, there is something I have to give you.
What's up?
I have this. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, what is this?
Oh, you might have to take the hat off.
Oh, of course, of course. Oh, thank you. Oh, I feel so pretty and beautiful.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Put your arm over.
Yeah, this is right. Thank you. Oh my God, what does it say?
Birthday princess.
I'm the birthday princess.
Here you
Oh,
go.
thanks. Does this
Matt,
make noise?
Matt, would you like one?
Oh, of course.
Happy New Year.
Would anyone else like a squawker? Offering to the audience. Would you like a squawker? Come and grab a squawker. Yeah.
Probably very loud.
Wasn't it just
Oh, nice catch.
Mine doesn't work.
Nice catch.
very good?
We want some squawkers over here. Squawkers all
Squawkers!
around.
Woo!
Take the pumpkin. Show them the squawkers. Yeah, there we go. That
Mine is
doesn't show
there.
them at all. Sorry, guys. Whoa.
A whole lot of air.
Oh wait, do you guys
coming
want a
out of half of
squawker?
Squawkers over there. Nice cake. Thanks for the cake, guys. Is that a trouble there?
This doesn't work at
I think mine's
all. How old are
broken.
you?
I'm 6.
6.
Finally double digits.
You're now not just one hand, but 2 hands.
Double digits, that's what that means.
2 hands.
1 digit, 1 digit, 2 digit. Double
You
digit,
gotta,
baby.
you gotta lose some hands, your fingers.
Gotta lose some hands.
You gotta cut some fingers off, buddy.
I feel awesome with this hat on.
Does it
You're
make
my
you-
favorite deputy.
Can you look into the camera and give your best milady?
Milady.
Very good.
How about
was
that? How about
pretty
that?
That was very good. How's my
Thanks.
hat?
Your hat is wonderful. I love it. I love the tag on it. It really adds to it.
And I can.
Oh, now I really want chocolate cake right now. You guys ruined me.
It wasn't in the budget.
Worst birthday ever.
I'm sorry.
We replaced
Oh
the
my
cake
goodness.
with the hat.
Throwing a fit here.
Look at this. Look.
Whoa.
And now
What were you
you're gonna
doing on
show
the
me.
stage?
It's our highlight reel.
Oh, for me, guys? You guys are too nice. There I am.
And there's
going like
Jared
this.
again.
Oh, there I am again. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Aw. Aw. Oh,
And there's the.
that was a quick highlight.
Really
nothing
have so
else?
many shows.
Nothing else was like cool about me, my life. What about when I bought that that burger?
Did you record it? You know I wasn't there.
No, I didn't. Look
I
at
do have
cameras
56
everywhere.
hours B-roll of you sleeping behind the studio, though.
Only 56?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
gonna do 57, but, you know.
We ran out of space.
Yeah.
No more tape? That makes sense. Okay.
You know, I just think, why should you get a birthday reel? Why not Matt J. Bly here?
MJB's gonna get a birthday reel?
Well,
Yeah.
it's not my birthday.
How do you know?
Oh, you don't know that? True.
You don't
You
know.
didn't know either.
Surprise! It's
Surprise!
your birthday.
It's your
not.
birthday.
Happy,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, MGB. Happy birthday to you. I think it's a G instead of J.
MJB.
There we go.
What's
All right.
what's the G stand for?
Yeah, what's the G stand for?
Gerard.
Really?
Short for Gerardithy.
How do you spell that?
Gerardithy.
Spell it.
I don't know.
Spell it right now.
J.
Doesn't even know how to spell his own name. It's ridiculous.
Right, guys?
This is honestly
How did
Email
it
me.
somehow come to me instead of her?
What'd you say?
How old even are you?
Six. You said your
6,
comment.
pal.
Are you not paying attention?
6 what? Dog years? Good dog Charlie?
Like the dog that was driving? What was his name?
Oh wait,
Clyde.
Stuart Clyde.
we froze him.
Cryogenically.
He's
And we
gonna live
stole his
forever.
bones. Made new
What, you
ones.
guys did that?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was here that it happened, right?
Yeah,
Oh, what's your wish?
What I wish?
Yeah, you got a birthday wish.
I wish for a wonderful season.
It's never gonna come true now.
Because you said it out loud,
Oh.
you idiot.
So now it'll never come true. You're gonna have the worst season
We're
ever.
ruined.
You ruined the show.
The show is ruined, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to end like this. Guys, I apologize. Deep down inside, I didn't mean it. Okay?
I don't think we can accept
Please
this
all
apology.
say okay. Everyone. No one?
I think we need to bust out the ukulele. He needs to apologize.
I think we gotta end the show.
This is the end of the show, guys.
Whatever,
Goodbye.
dude.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The kind of late show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty.
The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think
can't.
you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of times.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, Residence Life and Housing will be hosting a furniture fair next month.
And Oswego Health will be partnering with the Lobdell family to bring mental health and suicide training to Pulaski schools.
Plus, former President Donald Trump is on trial.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Kyle Spizak.
And I'm Aurora Fitzgerald.
Residence Life and Housing is inviting students and faculty to attend their furniture fair on November 1st and 2nd. Your feedback is encouraged as the event will give students and staff the opportunity to see prospective common area furniture from different national vendors.
Feedback from the event will guide the Res Life office when they look to purchase new furniture for lounges within the residence halls. The furniture fair will take place in the Marano Campus Center overlook and will run from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Wednesday the 1st and Thursday from 10 a.m. until 2:30 p.m.
Oswego Bar and Nightclub The Ferris Wheel will reopen tonight after an unexpected notice of closure sign from the Oswego County Health Department was placed on their front door. WTOP-10 reached out to the Oswego County Health Department as well as the Ferris Wheel, but have not received any more information regarding the closure.
Oswego Health, in partnership with the Lobdell family, is bringing a renowned mental health expert, Dan Reidenberg, to Pulaski Central School District to train the district on mental health and suicide. The Lobdell family, originally from Pulaski, made a donation of $1 million to Oswego Health in memory of their son, Rusty, who had schizophrenia and took his own life. Together, Oswego Health is raising awareness around mental health and providing evidence-based programs and community-wide prevention training.
As Halloween is creeping around the corner, what weather can we expect for this week's Halloween weekend?
Let's take a first look at your forecast outside of the Marano Campus Center with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Andre Kripkowski. Will the sky turn black like a perfect storm this weekend, Andre?
With Halloween weekend starting tonight, it is important that students take the right steps to stay safe this weekend. I talked with Seneca RA Olivia Scalise about how students can stay safe.
Today, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer posted a tweet to X today saying, quote, "We met today with the families of hostages being held by Hamas. Their stories break our hearts," end quote. He says the Senate will keep doing everything to secure and release the hostages in Hamas.
Judge Arthur Engoron, who is overseeing the ongoing civil fraud trial of former President Donald Trump, upheld a $10,000 fine he imposed on Trump for outside of the courtroom comments this morning. Engoron announced the decision today, an hour after Trump's attorney asked to reconsider the fine, claiming it was unconstitutional and against the First Amendment. Trump's comments came after he was fined $5,000 last week for posting Engoron's clerk on Truth Social, but the former president claims he was referring to his former attorney, Michael Cohen. On Wednesday night, a mass shooting took place in Lewiston, Maine, leaving 18 people dead and at least 13 people injured. Authorities are still searching for the suspect.
NYPD officials say while Carr does not appear to have any connections to the city, they remain vigilant nonetheless. New York City Police Commissioner Edward Cabin says the NYPD has been working to make sure city residents stay safe.
Our mission is to always protect New Yorkers, and that is exactly what we were going to do. Once a video of the suspect emerged, it wasn't long before authorities identified a person of interest. We took that person's image and sent out an alert to every smartphone in our department. Lewiston is approximately 5 hours away from New York City by car. So with each passing hour, we also had our duty to ensure we had appropriate resources at the ready should the suspect somehow turn up here.
Cabin noted that increased vigilance following the incident in Maine comes at a time of increased tensions in many parts of the city over the war in Israel and Gaza.
Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you to live there. The owners of the Flatiron office building located in the heart of Manhattan says the building will be converted into luxury condos starting this week. Dean Amro, one of the principals at the Brodsky organization, says the project reflected, quote, our confidence in New York coming back even stronger than before, end quote. After getting approval from the Department of City Planning, the owner says the alterations are expected to take roughly 3 years. The owners have not yet planned an exact layout and the number of residents are to be determined.
And still ahead tonight, a suspect has been identified in the mass shooting that left 18 people deceased.
Plus, a federal judge has ordered new congressional and state legislative maps in Georgia. Coming up on Nightly News.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Dew point is 59 degrees, and we have a low pressure of 1,000 meter bars. It is the visibility is pretty high tonight, with 10 degrees. And Charleston's sunrise will be at 7:34 a.m.
Looking around the state tonight, it's cloudy all around the whole state, with more clouds near Buffalo and Albany. Worse clouds around Indian Lake and Watertown. Having a look at tonight, it is going to be cloudy all night in like the mid to low 60s. Breezy in the morning, leading us into Friday with a cool 61 degrees and cloudy. Tomorrow's daily planner will be we're going to have a taste of summer with 71 degrees on the high, 59 is the low. Mostly cloudy with a slight chance of rain. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Leading us into the weekend with almost a little bit of rain and nice weather. Here's our 7-day forecast. So we're looking at about like 71 degrees, like I said yesterday, for tomorrow. And then the weekend will be mostly rainy with 62 degrees here and 48. Going into the next week, it'll be mostly rainy, and then around Wednesday or Thursday, there is a chance of snow with a low of 33 degrees. And then Thursday, we'll have a high of 49 and low of 33, getting into that real fall weather going to the start of November. All right, that's it. Back to the desk.
An off-duty officer in Jackson, Mississippi was struck and killed a man earlier in the spring. 37-year-old Dexter Wade was killed on the night of March 5th. His mother, Bernstein Wade, had filled out a missing persons report more than a week later on March 14th.
However, she says police finally told her about Dexter's death in late August. She says Dexter did not have an ID on him at the time of the fatal accident, but she says he did have a prescription bottle with his name on it and believes his fingerprints should have been in the system since he is a convicted felon. Betterson also says she found out that Dexter was buried at a pauper's cemetery.
That was cold to what they did to me, to take my child and put him in a pauper field and didn't give me the opportunity to give him a proper burial.
Betterson says she recently paid the $250 needed to claim her son's body. In a statement, the city of Jackson says their investigation into the incident found no malicious intent by any Jackson police staff.
Right now, a mass shooting suspect is at large in Maine. An urgent and extensive manhunt is underway for the suspect, who authorities say opened fire in 2 locations, killing at least 18 people and injured more than a dozen. Mike Valerio is in Lewistown with the latest.
I suggest that you go. We have an active shooter, and we're not sure where he's at.
A tight-knit community on edge, a shelter-in-place ordered in multiple towns in Maine as heavily armed officers search for what they say is an armed and dangerous killer.
There is now arrest warrants for murder for this particular individual, Mr. Card. So he is viewed as a suspect, and there is a full court press by all of our partners to bring him into custody.
Police advise that Maine people should not approach him under any circumstances.
Chilling surveillance images released show the moments the mass shooting suspect's deadly rampage began. First at a local bowling alley hosting a youth night for a kids' bowling league, and then traveling about 4 miles to the second scene at a restaurant.
Place to go have a good time and have fun. And then we get somebody that's crazy like that walk in and do what they did, you know.
I never thought I'd grow up and get a bullet in my leg. Like, why do people do this?
According to law enforcement, the suspect, 40-year-old Rob Card, is a military-trained arms instructor who suffers from several mental health issues, including hearing voices, and made threats to shoot up a National Guard base. He'd been committed to a mental health facility over the summer.
Nerves are rattled right now.
In Lewiston, Maine, I'm Mike Valerio.
Federal, state, and local officials are still searching for the suspect, Robert Card. This is a developing story. We will have more information in the coming weeks on WTOP-10 Nightly News.
U.S. District Judge Steve Jones ruled earlier today that some of the Georgia's congressional, state Senate, and state House districts were drawn in racially discriminatory manner. In a 516-page order, the judge ordered that the state to draw an additional black-majority congressional district, also ordering the state to draw 2 new districts in Georgia's Senate and 5 new districts in the State House. The judge wrote in a footnote that his order, quote, in no way states or implies that the General Assembly or Georgia's Republicans are racist, end quote.
Hurricane Otis slammed into southern Mexico overnight as a Category 5 storm making landfall near the resort town of Acapulco. It was the strongest storm on record to hit the country's Pacific coast. Tens of thousands of families sought refuge in shelters, and at least 27 people were reported deceased. But the full extent of the damage and injuries still remains unclear due to the storm knocking down the country's communication networks. There has been very little information given, and we will have more information as the story develops.
Roughly 900 American troops are being deployed to the Middle East to bolster U.S. force protection in the region. Pentagon spokesman Brigadier General Pat Ryder made the announcement Thursday. The developing units will be from Fort Bliss, Fort Cavos, Fort Sill, and Fort Liberty. Ryder stressed the troops will not be going to Israel. The news of the deployment comes as intelligence shows Iranian-backed militia groups are planning to ramp up attacks against U.S. forces in the Middle East.
And when WTOP-10 Nightly News continues, daylight savings is approaching. What symptoms you might need to be on the lookout for.
And mortgage rates are on the rise. What you need to know coming up after the break.
and it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen. They become briefly
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast news.
look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
In consumer news, today the Commerce Department reported that the U.S. economy grew at a rate of 4.9% in the third quarter, higher than the second quarter's 2.1% and faster than economy experts, which was a 4.3% rate. The quarter 3 rapid rate of expansion comes despite interest rates standing at the highest level in 22 years. The growth was filled by robust consumer spending, which is a sign of economic resilience despite tough borrowing costs and high inflation.
Mortgage rates continued on an upward trend last week amid stronger than expected economic activity. Freddie Mac data shows the 30-year fixed rate mortgage, which averaged 7.79% this week. That is up 7.63% from last week. Last year, it was just over 7%. The recent numbers mark the 7th week in a row that mortgage rates continue to climb to 8%. That is the longest consecutive rise since last spring.
Every 40 seconds in the U.S., someone has a stroke. Health experts say people can avoid one by living a healthy lifestyle. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Geither has 9 simple steps to prevent strokes.
It's a leading cause of death and serious long-term disability in the U.S.
Stroke is actually much more common than we think.
Every 3 minutes and 14 seconds, someone dies of stroke in the U.S., according to the CDC. But addressing 9 risk factors can help prevent most strokes. It starts with keeping blood pressure in check. A healthy lifestyle and limiting salt intake to less than 2 grams per day can help. Diabetes is another risk factor. Control it with glucose-lowering medications, says Dr. Sidoni Abrikji, a neurologist at Cleveland Clinic.
What we like to target in diabetic patients is a hemoglobin A1C of around 7%.
Next, Abrikji says to control high cholesterol by taking statins or other medications. Fourth, be aware of atrial fibrillation, a risk factor for stroke that causes an irregular heartbeat.
They have to be on a strong blood thinner known as anticoagulation.
Getting sleep apnea treated is also key. Those suffering from the condition stop breathing for short periods during the night.
The main ways to prevent sleep apnea are weight loss, but also using a CPAP machine if it's moderate to severe.
Cut out smoking and limit alcohol intake to 1 drink or less a day. Both are major risk factors for stroke, as is what you eat. Abrikji recommends a diet rich in fruits and veggies, nuts, and lean protein. And finally, get your heart rate up at least 4 times a week for 20 to 30 minutes a day. For Health Minute, I'm Andy Gaither.
The American Stroke Association says people don't know about the warning signs that signal a stroke. They include arm weakness and slurred speech. If anyone is experiencing signs of a stroke, call 911.
It is almost time for change, and that could be a literal headache. Most of the U.S. falls back an hour when daylight saving times begins on November 5th. An expert from the University of California says that it is hard on the body. He says it is a good idea to have migraine or painkiller meds on hand for headaches. Other issues include seasonal affective disorder and sleep cycle disruptions. To help, he suggests exercise, morning time outside, and light therapy.
And coming up in sports is Jolie Santiago.
Jolie, can you give us a quick preview?
Sure can, Aurora and Kyle. This weekend is a wave of live sports, so stay tuned for more after the break.
I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
La 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 la. Free. La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
Hi guys, welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News. I'm here to give you your local sports report. So you know it's fall sports wrapping up and winter sports are just starting, so it's a great opportunity to get double opportunity to go to those games, get those live sports in. So without further ado, we got women's volleyball. They're hoping to have a block party at Laker Hall this Friday, so tomorrow, and Saturday. They're going against SUNY Brockport tomorrow night at 6, and then they take on SUNY Geneseo on Saturday at 1 p.m. Lakers are 3-4 in the SUNYAC, making them 6th, while Geneseo is 3rd, and Brockport follows behind in 4th with 19 sets won in the conference alone. Lakers are hoping to scare off the competition this spooky season and throw off the standings for playoffs that are less than just 2 weeks away. It's crazy to think that we're already wrapping up the season. But next up, we have the Paula Radcliffes of Oswego, the Lakers women and men's cross-country teams. They are actually heading to the SUNYAC Championships this Saturday. The 2023 championship will be held in Fortin Park in Oneonta, where the weather is actually a mix of like sunshine and clouds. I know Andre knows a lot about this, but it's not looking like bad weather. So I hope the best for them as they go on in their first time trying to go for the first place win of the season. So it's very exciting for them. But when head coach Juan Martinez was asked about the women's team and how they were going to be, he said, Our goal is to finish in the top 5. We should be in the mix the whole race. Our top 3 women will set the tone for us and determine our standing. But then Coach added a strategy for the guys, saying, I would like to see 5 guys under 28 minutes. They have to be smart, patient, and run as a group to pull each other along under that mark. If we do that, we'll be pleased with our team placing. And that's really awesome because these are the people that are going to be running in the SUNYAC Championships in Oneonta this weekend. They're right up there. You got Faith Coyle, really popular name out there, and trying to win home some gold. But Oswego's relying on Ellie Decker and Faith Cole for the women's. And for the men's, it's Miguel Tineo Reyes, Andrew Deming, Leon Buckroth, Henry Rose, and Matthew Piatzak. They're predicted to win for the Lakers. And you know, a fun fact here, top 5 finishers in each race are automatic selections for the SUNYAC Cross Country Hall of Fame. What a nice honor. Top 15 finishers in each race will earn all SUNYAC honors. Now, coming back to the Deb, let's talk about it. We got a game tomorrow. It's a men's game, teal night, so you're going to be out there with your teal on. If you don't have anything, you can get a ribbon. But I will be actually an analyst at the Perch, so make sure to watch on WTOP-10 TV on YouTube. The link is right there, and you'll be able to watch SUNY Oswego Lakers go against Hobart College. Hobart is a very popular team, and it's a good game, so you don't want to miss out on this one. Thanks, guys. Back to the desk.
Thank you, Jolie, and stick around for more news coming up right after the break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News. Do you know about a woman who has inspired you to think differently? Well, the Smithsonian wants to hear about it.
The Smithsonian Institution is looking for exhibits for its upcoming American Women's History Museum.
Anyone can submit a woman's story to be included, and the exhibit is set to be open in March in digital form only.
And a physical location is also being planned. However, that's going to take at least 10 years. Dang.
It's quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
10 years.
That's a while.
Yeah.
But you know it's not 10 years away. Halloween weekend. Talking of which,
Yes, oh my
a big
goodness.
weekend. So what's the weather going to be like out this weekend?
No, the
What can we
weather's gonna be
expect?
Pretty not great this weekend. You know, we're expecting a lot of rain and some cooler weather, like mid to upper 40s. You know, low 50s. Lots and lots of rain. Maybe next week, you know, we'll see some like sleet, snow showers. Hopefully not too much snow, but yeah, mid to upper 40s.
Awesome. And Aurora, as we know, a huge hockey game coming in Friday. Jolie, you prefaced it a little bit. The reigning champs of Hobart are coming in to face the Lakers. Walk me through that real quick.
Most definitely, yeah. It's going to be an intense game. 2 really good teams going head to head. You know, SUNY Oswego just had 2 exhibitions, so they're really looking to take
everyone, and welcome to The Bigger Picture. I'm Matthews Frank, and welcome to tonight's second episode of Season 4. So as always, here at The Bigger Picture, we are all about recognizing those organizations here on campus that you may have never heard of. So it's everyone's favorite time of year, fall semester college, it's Halloween weekend. So, just want to wish a safe and sound Halloween weekend to everybody. Please be careful out there, enjoy your time, but also be safe. And please make it back to your dorms or to wherever you live at, safe and sound. Also, stay tuned to the Bigger Picture Instagram page. There's been a lot of people who've been wanting to be on the Bigger Picture. So we've decided that we're going to start doing some Instagram shorts. So stay tuned to the Bigger Picture at Oz at Instagram, where we'll be recording some small videos with other organizations here on campus that you may have also never heard of. Now, before we jump into tonight's guest, let's talk about some upcoming events that you should attend if you have some time, of course. Now, first up, this Friday, the Bold Black Beauties will be hosting their annual Halloween Haunted Maze in the space. See if you can handle the horror. Entry is $3 with a costume and $5 without a costume. The maze will be starting at 6 p.m. and will end at 9 p.m., once again in the space located in the basement of MCC. This Saturday, October 29th, from 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. in Sweatman Gym, the African American Male Empowerment Network and the Bold Black Beauties will be having their annual Halloween Scream Skate. The prices are $6 for those who would like to skate and $3 for spectators. Come dressed to impress with your best Halloween costume. Also happening this Saturday, join the Caribbean Student Association in Sheldon Ballroom for their Underwater Paradise Dinner, a celebration of Caribbean culture and the exciting year ahead for the association. This event will feature delicious food, captivating performances, and much more. Tickets are for $10 for Oswego students and $15 for the general public on the Oswego box office. And last but not least, this Monday, October 30th, the day before Halloween, join the Latino Student Union for their Halloween scavenger hunt starting at 7 p.m. here in the Marano Campus Center. This event will have you running around MCC looking for all types of clues that can lead you to your prize. Stay tuned because when we come back to the Bigger Picture, we'll have a very special guest joining us, so we'll be right back.
Kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
La 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 la. Free. La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
Welcome back to the Bigger Picture. Tonight, our special guest is Dr. Emmanuel Apagon, a dedicated physical therapist and strength conditioning specialist currently working on the Robert Berkeley's Physical Therapy Clinic and with the SUNY Oswego D1 Club hockey team. Dr. Emmanuel graduated from SUNY Oswego in 2018 and earned his doctorate in physical therapy from Damien University in 2022. During his time at SUNY Oswego, he was the president of the Association for Black Psychologists and founded AAMN, the African American Male Empowerment Network. Even after graduation, Dr. Emanuel continues to give back through scholarships, panel discussions, and mentorships, including a monthly program with the C-STEP program at SUNY Oswego. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Emanuel.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
So, to start off, Dr. Emanuel, if you could just tell us more about your journey from graduating at SUNY Oswego to earning your doctorate in physical therapy at Damon University in 2022, and also what inspired you to pursue your career in physical therapy. And before we move on, can I see your mic real quick, Dr. Emanuel? Yeah. No, the back part? Oh, sure. We got to make sure the crowd hears him. So right here. There we go. Now the crowd can hear you. So now, back to the question. So if you could just tell us what inspired you to pursue a career in physical therapy.
So what made me want to become a physical therapist is mainly because someone actually told me to do it. I started my career at SUNY Buffalo State, and I wanted to do nursing first, but then I realized that nursing wasn't something that I enjoyed doing. I was taking a class in biology called like Plant Kingdom, Animal Kingdom.
I heard
and
that class.
Yeah, it wasn't the most engaging class. Mm-hmm. So what more I enjoyed was about the human body, the physiology of it, the exercise physiology, like all of those things intrigued me the most. So there was a time where I didn't know what I wanted to do after I wanted to change career paths. So a friend told me, hey, why don't you look into physical therapy? Mm-hmm. And and a light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, physical therapy, that's amazing. Yeah. So I did my research, and I did everything I could do to learn about the field, and I fell in love from straight from there. And then from there, that's when I decided to transfer in to SUNY Oswego from pursuing physical therapy, and probably one of the best decisions I made yet. Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. How was it like going from Oswego to a different university?
So from Oswego to Damon University, it wasn't much of a difference because Oswego, in a sense, allowed me to be an individual. Mm-hmm. So because Oswego allowed me to be an individual, when I went to Damon University, it was the same thing. So I was able to be by myself because I didn't know anybody there, and just focus and grind. So Oswego prepared me a lot for it because in this place, nobody's forcing you to be anything. You could be whoever you want to be. So I decided to be, what I wanted to be. I decided to work as hard as I can, especially in the physical therapy realm.
Copy. All right, cool. So your involvement as the president of the Association of Black Psychologists and founding the African American Male Empowerment Network is super impressive. A lot of people are actually really grateful for you and for your work you've done here on this campus. So how do those experiences in these organizations connect you with your work as a physical therapist and a strength and conditioning specialist?
So basically, what motivated me and what inspired me for doing the AB side was to become uncomfortable. So I first started as a director of programming at Association of Black Psychologists, and I wanted to be uncomfortable because I wanted to learn how to public speak. So I put myself in that position to public speak. So I had no choice but be in front of people. And then from there, I wanted the leadership skills, so I became president of ABSI. And then while I was president, I also wanted to empower other males on campus because when I was on campus, the male population didn't really go out for any events outside of basketball or going to parties and anything. So I felt that we needed something more and more productive for our community and for the African Americans and diverse males on campus. So I felt that AMN was probably one of the best orgs. I was part of the org back in SUNY Buff State, so I just reached out to a friend that was president of the organization at the time, and then from there, I was able to draft up a documentation from the documentation he gave me. I brought a couple of friends over, like Tyler Singleton, Ron O'Brien. I had Chad Van Rail, a bunch of us that kind of made AMN what it was and what it is today. We kind of built the foundation and the groundwork, and basically from all of those trials and tribulations, I was able to, and efforts to put myself in uncomfortable situations, I was able to use that in the physical therapy realm, especially when I'm in an uncomfortable position with a patient that may not, respond to how I speak to them, or if that have to adjust my tone, because when starting an org, you have to go through a lot of meetings, you have to make it on time to certain meetings, and you have to, talk to student association so they can pass or approve of your organization. That helped me a lot in the physical therapy realm. And then in the strength and conditioning realm, it helped me too, because my experience with different types of people, I didn't just have to just be in class and present to other people. I had to present my idea to like a group of people that didn't know what the idea was, and even there was even some pushback on the idea because of how it was presented as AMN, where it's not just for males, it was for everybody. So in a sense, because I was able to talk to different types of people, it helped me in the physical therapy realm and strength and conditioning, because I have to deal with people every day, so I have to deal with different personalities every day, and I have to push forward and make sure that I'm getting the results. So all in all, those two organizations helped me, because I had to continue to work hard and achieve my goals. So the same thing with physical therapy and strength and conditioning, the goal of getting patients out of pain, and strength and conditioning, the goal of increasing the athletic performance.
Copy. All right, cool. So it's real evident that you're deeply committed to giving back to the community, and we appreciate that, especially giving back to the community through scholarships, panels, mentorships, all of that. So my next question for you is, can you talk about some memorable experiences or successes that you've had in regards to the work you've done so far? And also, why, after you answer that question, why is it important for you to continue making these efforts for your community?
Some of the things that are so memorable to me right now is just the fact that I know you just brought up about the Halloween scream skate.
Yeah.
That was something I came up with my mind out of nowhere, and I was part of president of ABSI and president of AMN. So I was like, why don't we combine? Because AMN didn't have a budget, but ABSI did have a budget. Mm-hmm. So combining those two organizations and started the Halloween scream skate. And every time I see it on social media, and every year that you guys continue to have it, it was like something that, it makes me happy to see, because, I started it randomly in one of the classrooms in MCC. And the continued effort to give back was just something that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to be someone that people looked at like he could do it. Because I did it, they want to be able to do it, or somebody else wanted to be able to do it. And so that was like my biggest motivation at the time, and that's the biggest motivation now. I just want to be able to give back to people so they can pay it back later. Just being as someone that started where everybody started, SUNY Oswego, people started at, and went to the classes they went to, did the party and did everything that they did. I was a normal student. I didn't do anything out of the ordinary. I just knew and motivated myself to just be greater than what I was, and then giving back was just a way to say, hey guys, you guys could do it too. So if I give back, I know I could touch somebody's heart and touch somebody's mind and change their minds to also give back when they get in the position that I'm in. So, the other question.
How can we continue to do these, continue the efforts that you've made for the community?
Just like continue the effort by having these conversations. I mean, having these conversations, putting yourself in these places, being successful, but also being able to be reachable. A lot of people that are successful, people can't reach them. So I want to always be reachable, and you could contact me, and I could talk to you about anything. So, and motivate you too. I was always been someone that was a motivator and always very optimistic in my approach.
As somebody who's worked with Dr. Emmanuel, I could basically agree with what he's saying. He's always a person that we can reach out to whenever we need help or whenever we need somebody to give us some advice. So, like Dr. Emmanuel said, always find that person that you can reach out to, because that person can always give you some valuable advice. So let's take a short break. We'll be right back with some more engaging discussions and our closing moments. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a closer with that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
All right, welcome back to the bigger picture. We're here with our guest, Dr. Emmanuel, and let's jump right back into the discussion. So, working with the SUNY Oswego D1 club hockey team, how does that feel, first of all?
Oh, that feels amazing, actually,
Yeah.
just being a strength and conditioning coach, because that's something I did want to do, too, at the time. So.
Copy. So, Dr. Emmanuel works with the D1 club hockey team and the Robert Berkeley Physical Therapy Clinic. So, you must have encountered various challenges of some sorts while working with both the team and the clinic. So, what are some unique aspects of providing physical therapy to athletes, and how do you address those challenges as well?
So a lot of the challenges that I face with physical therapy is just trying to get someone out of pain. I mean, it's very difficult in a sense because some people are in pain for 3 months. If they're in a 3-month cycle of pain, it's more of a sense where their brain is telling them that they're in pain, and you have to find a way to just show them ways that they can move without pain. So that's very challenging, especially the ones that want to get better really quickly. But it's a process. Like everything's a process in that standpoint. Working with the club hockey team, the difficult part of it is just athletes want to be very tough at the time, and they don't want to miss games. Now, obviously, that's the goal. And so, in a sense, you have to kind of calm them down and calm their nerves down that, hey, it's okay to miss a couple games. It's about the longevity of it. It's about the long-term game. Missing 1 or 2 games isn't bad. It's just we want to get you back as soon as possible. And the best way to get someone back as soon as possible is to allow them to believe in you. And that's another thing, having athletes and patients believe in you, of course, so that you could do your job. And another difficult thing is as being a strength coach is just trying to make sure that people go throughout the season with minimal pain as possible. No season-ending pain like ACLs, no fractures, none of that. So that's one thing that's hard because you want to train them very hard, but you don't want to train them too hard where they can't even perform either or they get hurt. So it's a double-edged sword where you got to make sure that they're staying healthy, but they're also ready to perform on the ice as soon as possible.
Yeah. And so physical therapy and strength and conditioning play a crucial part in enhancing athletic performances. So can you discuss some of the most effective techniques and methods you employ when working with athletes, and how can these benefit the average person and their fitness journey?
Yeah, that's actually a really, really great question.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest thing that all people need to focus on are their feet. A lot of people don't even know what their feet feel like because what it is the society has put us in shoes, and shoes has made us very comfortable where we don't even know what the ground feels like. People wear shoes at home, people wear shoes all the time. So if you don't know what the ground feel like, you have to consider what else is touching the floor except your feet. So if you don't have strong feet, you have flat feet or too much arch foot, it kind of changes the mechanics of what goes up the chain. So a lot of people have pain at the hip because their feet. They have pain at the knee because their feet. So training your feet is very, very important. And then you have to understand about bunions. Bunions are caused by having tight shoes and always wearing shoes. So as a baby, when we're born actually with the webs. We're born with our toes spread apart. So in a sense, once you as babies start putting on shoes, wearing socks, it brings your feet and toes together. So then when you wear too much tight shoes, then that big toe turns inward, and then you have a bunion. And so if you start actually barefoot walking at home, you could benefit yourself a lot, and you can get yourself a lot stronger. And that's the one thing I really pay attention to with my athletes, because when it comes to hockey, we want to be able to skate low and skate fast. The only way to skate low is your feet are strong, even if they're in a boot. You need a strong foot, and with a strong foot, you could skate lower, you could skate faster, you could be stronger, and you can minimize a lot of soft tissue pain, a lot of injuries like ACLs. A lot of things could be minimized with strong feet.
Yeah, I just learned a lot right there, so I'm actually appreciative of that, because I feel like me and you gotta talk after, because I feel like my feet lately have been giving me some pain too. So let's talk about C-STEP. So your involvement with the C-STEP program at SUNY Oswego shows a dedication to fostering the growth and future of the professionals we have here at SUNY Oswego. So could you tell us a little bit more about the program and the impact it has on students pursuing careers in the healthcare field?
The C-STEP program is amazing. Shout out to Christina Vasquez. She has been a great individual as she has put me in the places to be a mentor to a lot of people in the C-STEP program, and just reaching out to individuals that want to be in the health field, because I wasn't part of the C-STEP program, and I wish I was when I was at school. So just being able to give back and talking to students, I do that once a month. Like last week, I on Thursdays at 7 p.m., I was in the Hearth Lounge talking to students and just giving them advice on what to do next. Because a lot of the times, a lot of people aren't giving back, and if you're hearing it from adults are looking at us as our generation as lazy, as not motivated. But in a sense, they're not teaching us how to be successful. They're just downplaying what we do. So me being closer to someone's age, I could tell them like, hey, it's okay to be lazy sometimes, but you actually want to just work as hard as possible, or you actually just want to put yourself in right places. Because you could work smarter, right, and harder at the same time, or you could just work smarter and not harder. Because sometimes hard work isn't the best. And so yeah, smart work. So by learning from mentors like me, and also educating the students is very important as they go into that transition of being an adult, because adulthood is pretty tough. It's tough.
So before we hop into our final question, I would like to ask a quick question to Dr. Emmanuel. So there is a scholarship that you have promoted. You have promoted it to Amen a lot, and the committee is actually open right now and applying to that scholarship. So want to say a few words about that scholarship and what it could mean to somebody who is applying to that scholarship?
Oh yeah, the scholarship is huge. So it's something that I wanted to do when I first got out of PT school, because I started making some money, and I knew I wanted to give back to Amen, as Amen was an organization that I want to keep alive forever, because it means so much to the students on this campus. It means so much to men on this campus. So the scholarship is open for everybody. So it's not just for men. It's open for females, any gender, any race. It doesn't really matter who you are. You just have to be part. You just have to go to a couple Amen meetings, and you just have to put in your application, and we'll look through it, and we'll pick who best meets the requirement. The scholarship is just, again, a way for me to give back. And once I earn more, I would start giving more as well. But it's a small token of my appreciation to Oswego, a small token of my appreciation to Amen, small token to my appreciation to all the students that are, going through college, and kind of struggling a little bit. Because in college, if you're not working, what kind of funds do you have? It's hard. If financial aid runs out, where it's at, so you want to be able to give back to those students that don't have it, and even a small something will benefit them hugely. So that was my my biggest motivation on starting the scholarship.
So more information on the scholarship will be posted on the AMN Instagram page. Like Emmanuel said, anybody can apply to the scholarship. So if you are interested in applying, please go to the AMN Instagram page where the information will be posted. So now we are entering our final question of tonight's episode. So Dr. Emmanuel, as someone who has accomplished so much at a young age, what advice do you have for individuals, particularly students of color maybe, looking to pursue a career in physical therapy or making a meaningful impact in their communities? And what wisdom would you like to share with them?
So basically, one of the things that I want to always tell people is that you can do whatever you put your mind into. So if you put your mind into something and you really want to go after it, you have to put the proper steps into play. And it's the same thing with physical therapy. I didn't have the 4.0 GPA in undergrad. I had a 3.1. So in a sense, I wasn't supposed to be in this position right now. But I put myself in the right places. I met my mentor, who's my boss now, that helped me get into PT school at Damon University. And I believed I could. There was even a time where I took a year off of school, and my mother even sat me down and said, hey, I think this PT route, you might not be able to do it. Let's go to nursing. And I told her that I don't want to do nursing. I really want to do PT. So I put my mind into it, I put the efforts into it, and then I became, and I allowed myself to just live in that space to push myself into that area. And in a sense, it's like what your mind thinks of and what you think of every day actually becomes your reality. So that was something that I always tell people that, you know, your mind is the biggest thing. I even did I remember Oswego, I did a Oz talk about the power of the mind. And I explained to students and everything that it's about, you know, it's about a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset, because you grow every single day. And even after pursuing physical therapy, I was able to learn that your brain is growing every single day. Every time you do something different, your brain is processing that information and is learning a new skill, a new task. So that's a big thing that I wanted to give out to the community. And also, if anybody that wants to do physical therapy, reach out to me at my Instagram, the EA Experience. I'm love to give advice to students. I love to just to talk to students because I was in those shoes. You know, I had advice from my mentor, but I didn't have the guidance when I first started. So if I could guide someone and impact them in any type of way, I'll love to do it in that standpoint. So just reach out to me, and we could have a conversation, and I could put you in the right places. I could possibly maybe even help you get into PT school. So, you know, God willing.
Just about that. And before we close tonight's episode, I just wanted to relate to you real quick. Funny story, my mom said the same thing. My mom told me after I graduated college that I should take a break, not go into graduate school right away. She also wanted me to become a nurse. I was like, whoa, hold on. I'm not trying to become a nurse. I'm doing what I love now, which is, you know, broadcasting and stuff. So I found that funny. I relate to that. But every good thing must come to an end. So we would like to express our deepest gratitude to Dr. Emmanuel for joining us on tonight's episode of The Bigger Picture. Your insights, your perspectives has truly been invaluable, and we are thankful for your presence, and everybody's going to appreciate this episode. So to all our viewers out there, we appreciate you for tuning in to tonight's episode of The Bigger Picture. And as always, don't remember to always see things through the bigger picture. Have a good night, y'all.
Good night.
Hello, and welcome back to the interview show. Wake up.
I'm up.
They greenlit us again.
Again?
Again.
Can you believe it?
We had a show.
Jeez. Why do they keep doing this?
I don't know.
I have some connections. It's
You have some connections.
Oh, that makes
To whom?
sense. Yeah, what's
Well, I
the name?
apparently own the studio, so.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Whatever, dude. So, Jared. Jared?
Yeah.
You look a little different.
What do you
Did
mean?
you get a new haircut?
No, I guess it's like a little different, colored different.
Yeah, you look a little blonde.
Yeah, yeah. And your voice is a little
Oh,
different.
I guess I'm a little sick, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. No, that makes sense.
I mean, the mustache checks out. So.
Yeah. Everything else is like normal.
Do you like it? I got trimmed.
Yeah. It looks nice.
Thank you.
Looks different from before.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you like dye it and everything?
You know, just for men. All over.
Whoa.
All over.
That's why your hair is like lighter too?
No, it darkens your hair. It's on my eyebrows too.
Wow. Because you had like blonde eyebrows last time, right?
Bleach.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
artistic like that.
Right, as you are, as you always are.
As I always am. I'm the most artistic, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you like win a contest or something?
No.
Oh,
But people just know.
Oh, it's just like a word of mouth thing?
Just word.
It's like an artist unknown.
Right,
Anyways.
like, what's his name?
Squidward.
Squidward, exactly.
Squilliam,
Thank
actually.
You, thank you.
I am Squilliam.
What?
You think you're Squilliam.
Excuse you.
Are
but
you
really you're
actually
Squidward.
That's
Squidward.
so insulting. That's actually the most insulting thing.
So Charlie, how have you been over the past couple months?
Past couple of months, ooh, I was cryogenically frozen.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm exactly the same as I was before.
Who froze you?
No more wrinkles, no more.
Where did you go to get that done?
Just over there.
Do we have the
Oh.
budget for that?
Around, you know.
I think that was included in rent.
I am, I'm the same me. Just less bones.
Less bone.
They took out some bones.
For what?
Science.
Okay.
I didn't know you could donate your body to science before you died.
Hold on, I think I've heard of that. I think they take the bones, and then when you get older, they use those bones to make more of you.
Oh.
But smaller versions.
So I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah, you know, like the rib from Adam, the rib from Charlie.
Who's Adam?
Just some guy.
He was like one of the OGs, I think.
Yeah, he is the OG.
They gave him ribs?
They took his ribs and made more of him.
I love ribs. Like with some barbecue sauce?
But they took him
And
away
seemingly
from him.
ranch.
Yeah, why would they take him and seemingly ranch? Okay. Why would they take his ribs away? What was he
To
being
make
a bad
more of
boy?
him.
Well, Eve was a little hungry, so.
Who's this Eve? We're just throwing in random people
That was
now?
his OG. That was his Pookie.
Oh, his
My what?
Pookie.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
So Eve took Adam's ribs because she was hungry.
Yeah.
Well, actually, wait, didn't she eat that apple or something?
Well, she was even hungrier. You know, it was
true.
like
Hey, I get hungry.
all right, well, that's all we got for right now. Stay tuned. We're gonna cut to break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill
Should we
told me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back. Oh.
Yeah.
Charlie,
interview with me.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Did you forget?
I forgot to make a few calls. Yeah.
What are we gonna do with you?
Same as you always did, Jared.
Do you guys hear
What's
that?
that sound?
Hear what?
Oh my gosh.
You fired me and you didn't change the locks.
I was like, how'd you get in here?
You didn't change the locks. Is that not in the budget?
That I did not.
What did we buy? You could buy a clock. You ordered reprints of the book.
Isn't it nice?
We got our own hot sauce.
Yeah, we
That looks expired. Can
I
you
don't
serve
know
that?
who this is. Who is this guy?
Oh, you're right. Who is?
I can't even see that from here.
If Jared's right here.
And Jared's right
Did you guys
there.
forget that you fired me?
But you're.
I don't know who that is. Who is
That's
that?
Jared.
I just took one look, and I don't know if I want to look again. I'm a little scared because that looks a lot. That's me.
I didn't know you had a twin. Why didn't you tell us?
I
this?
didn't know I had a twin. So either I gotta call my parents or something weird's going on.
Who's the real Jared? Tell me something the real Jared would only know about.
You know what? Let's settle this right now. You're our interview for today.
Oh, perfect.
Oh wow.
Move it over to the couch.
Come on.
I'm tired. Cool.
I don't know your name.
Wow.
So, faux Jared. What's something I would only know?
Only know about what?
About anything.
Where does Charlie live?
Yeah, where do I live?
Over there.
Oh, he knows.
You still live behind there, right? Does Matt still have you living over there? Took you in from outside?
This is a little freaky.
I remember seeing the tour. The first tour.
But
hey, what happens when you touch the ladder?
With my mustache.
Well, how do you know this? Don't you?
Mustache.
Should I, like, you told me not to touch the ladder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't believe you guys forgot the entire fact of, you fired me. I was fired. I was let go.
Well, we fired one of you, but the other one's still working. So
There wasn't supposed to be another one.
Well,
did you trim my hair and clone me in a test tube? Like, what's going on?
I wish, because then I wouldn't have to pay you.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
That's how Charlie.
You didn't pay me to begin with.
I'm a new person every show. I'm not the same. Yeah. So, Jared, what have you been up to? Just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been fired. I recently took a job at the Bird Scooter plant. I am the only employee. I spilled the Bird scooters.
Oh, that was
a couple
you?
of them have blown up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
I almost got fired again.
Wow.
Yeah, got to be real careful with those.
Jeez.
Had to slow them down. Kids are going too fast.
So, Jared, do you have a question for?
Do you see this,
Jared? What are you talking about? You guys aren't you twins?
Is this like an optical illusion? Are there really two of them here?
I gotta call mom. Clearly,
Our mom?
something.
They're still there.
Still there. I don't.
What's a question that only the real Jared would know?
Are you actually my mom? Seriously.
When was I born? And why?
Today.
What? And why?
And why?
And why?
We needed you.
There's a new Charlie every day.
Yeah.
Ooh, those are both good answers.
I think I got one.
Oh, please ask away.
Yes.
What is your opinion on Taylor Swift?
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
Only the real Jared would know.
Let's have Black Hat Jared go first.
What's your opinion on Taylor Swift? Jared.
Oh, Jared's choking right now. All right, Red Hat Jared, what's your answer?
I'm coming to a blank space.
So you have no answer. That's it.
No. That's not my style. I'm working on it. Give me a second.
This is the worst interview we've ever done.
I know.
No, I think that it's me.
It takes me an
I think
average of
I'm the
22
problem.
seconds
It's
to come
me.
up with a answer on my thoughts on Taylor Swift. My mind's really coming to a tight end right now.
Okay, well.
Is anybody getting what he's saying?
Come up with an answer, please. I don't know what he's trying to say here. He's just stalling. Like, what are you doing?
Do you want me to speak now?
I'd love you to speak now.
Somehow
Answer
Black
the
Hat Jared had
question.
no answer, and yet it was a better answer than whatever this is.
I know.
See, that's what I do. I talk and I give nothing to the world. That's my
That
specialty.
does sound like Jared.
Is that a reference?
More empty carbs than Kraft mac and cheese.
Is that a reference?
You know, I think this is all great, but I think we also need to cut to break soon.
Real quick, which one of you would work for less money? Say out a number. 3, 2, 1.
$4.
5,000.
Ah, we got $4.
We got a winner.
Get out
This is
of
why
here.
I left.
Get out of here.
This is why I left.
Now get out.
I'm gonna need to be evicted.
Oh, I can do that.
Come on,
Fine.
come on.
After this.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Look at the, do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting back. Yep.
10
out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
What up?
Welcome back. I think it's time for some news. Charlie, what's
News
been going on
Channel.
in the world today?
Well, let's get right into it. Look at this chicken. It's like a chicken nugget. Is that a chicken nugget?
I think so.
That looks
Oh,
whoa! Hello.
Is that your prom date?
Yes, it is.
What's her name? Oh, okay, give her some decency. Jeez. Yes, thank you.
She looks so good, it's scary.
What's her name?
Well, okay. Her name is, They killed Travis Kelce?
No!
Are those two stacked on top of each other?
Oh my goodness.
That's so dangerous.
Who's she holding?
Someone's gonna get hurt. It's the moon. The moon got an upgrade.
Well, look,
What's
what does
the
it look
upgrade?
like?
What happens to the moon now?
They put a little line on the side of it. So
Oh,
it's
what-
like a ribbon that goes all the way around.
Is it for like racetracks?
Yes, it is. Moon races, yeah.
I can't
Is
believe
that
I got
what
that.
Dirt Week is this year?
Yes. Dirt Week's on the moon. They finally took it to the moon.
When is Dirt Week?
Soon.
Soon.
Yeah. I don't know. Today, tomorrow. Who could know?
How many laps around the moon do you have to take?
Well, so the moon's gravity is different, so it would be more.
Okay.
Cause like the days and the hours and everything. Yeah, you get it. You get it.
I get it. So do you think it'd be like, ooh, do you know what that
Whoa.
is?
Charlie, who's driving that car?
Who's driving that car, Charlie?
Is that a dog?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, dude! Look at that dog go!
I think he's doing a great job.
Dirt Week, that dog's going to the moon.
I think this is proof that all dogs should drive cars, actually.
I think it's true. I'm not reading all that. You kidding me?
I think dogs are better drivers than humans, actually.
That's true.
I'll agree. I'll agree.
Yeah, I think that this should actually be a law in place that all dog drivers.
You ever see like Space Buddies or
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I know me some Rosebud. That was one of the buds. Oh, Oh!
Whoa!
I guess
the dog drove through the. Hello. High five.
Could you imagine if
Can you imagine if that happened to
look
our
at the dog.
set?
Damn! Look at them go.
Whoa! So I guess dogs aren't
You're not
better
supposed to
drivers.
park there.
Charlie, you're blocking the shot. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I think a guy came out of that car. Hello.
Whoa.
Go Lions! Please go Lions!
There's a
Whoa! Tub Gators. So the Lions played the Cheese Guys this past weekend, and they had
The ones
a
from
rough,
Wisconsin?
rough battle. They had a rough battle.
What are the Cheese Guys' official name?
The having fun.
I think
fellas.
it's the Graders.
The Graders. Ah.
The Graders, like cheese.
The Cheesers?
Oh.
The Cheesers?
It was the dog driving this?
I think so.
Filming and driving?
What's that
Whoa.
dog's name?
Stuart.
Clyde.
Stuart Clyde.
Stuart Clyde.
First and last. Wow, look at those
That's pretty.
mountains. Whoa. This is all AI generated.
This is in Oswego,
This
actually.
is all Jared generated.
Are those cows?
No, that's
Those are
Oh, there
oxen.
they go. They had a little star
Oxen.
flag.
Wow. Look at that hat. That's awesome.
I wish I had a hat like that. Go, milady.
G'day.
Oh, look at that stash.
Oh, I wish I had a mustache like that.
Me too.
Curl it up and everything.
Gray.
Ooh, God bless. Whoa!
Whoa! That is some
How
hat.
many animals do you have to kill to get that?
I think they just shaved them. I don't think they have to
Oh,
kill
really?
them.
Well, that's sweet.
That's a nice couple. No?
They're just having fun. They're just playing around.
Gallivanting.
Yeah, they're not. They're honestly just looking at the
Whoa.
buffalo
Is she?
or bison, rather. They
the
call
queen
them
of
bison.
She's the queen.
It would assume so. Who else wears that much red?
Those look like little ants. Those don't look real. That's
Do you
not
think you could
real.
ride them?
Of course. Just hop right on. They wouldn't stop me. They love me.
Ooh, it's winking at you.
Hi. I'm still stuck up on that hat. Wow. And a nice beard too. Whew.
That man's
Whole
got it
9
all.
yards. That is the modern day cowboy. Oh yeah, pet it.
Oh, the beard too. Ooh, touch some horns.
I wish
This is
I
an
could grow
awfully
horns
long
like
video.
that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, this. I think this has been replaying over and over. Oh, it's a dog
Oh,
again.
there he
It's
is
a
again.
dog.
He's back for round 2.
Yeah, that dog is gonna corral those bison.
Stuart Clyde is on a mission.
Stuart Clyde, yeah. He's gotta get to work.
What's
Where's
his
he
job?
work?
He at the pound.
He puts other dogs in
Boom.
the pound.
Boom. That is way too short. I can't
Who
read
even
all
got
that
this
in that
picture?
small little.
Imagine you.
That's
you look
awesome.
out
In the
mirror.
rear view mirror.
Yeah, do you see that?
Obama.
High five. Whoopsh. Thanks, Obama.
He doesn't want a high five.
The other guy doesn't look like he wants to high five.
No.
Who is that guy?
I don't know.
I need to
I
get
think that's my
myself
dad.
a presidential seal. Hi, Obama. He looks so cool. In
I think
that
this
car.
man right here is my father.
Really?
He doesn't have
dude?
a mustache though.
Yeah, you're right. It's not my dad.
Is this your dad?
No, that's Obama.
Obama could be your dad.
Charlie, what do you think's happening?
I don't
here?
think so.
I think Obama is swearing into office in the car.
In a car.
Yeah, into like my home office, right over there.
What's he? What's
Yeah,
he?
why is he swearing?
Yeah, why is he swearing?
He's been a naughty boy. He's using a lot of curse words, and I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, not at all.
I don't like it either. Do you want to know what I also don't like?
What do you not like?
Commercial breaks. But
You
we have
can't
to go
say
to
that.
one.
Ugh.
We're going to
We love
commercial break.
commercials.
Well, it happened.
Welcome back to Major Discussion.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Howdy.
Hello, and welcome back to the interview show. Today's a very special day. You know why, Charlie?
What day is it?
We're
The day Charlie got a
celebrating
hat.
Your birthday!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got a little
Birthday.
cake for me.
And we
Thank
no,
you.
but we got squawkers.
Oh, some squawkers.
We got hat.
Charlie, there is something I have to give you.
What's up?
I have this. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, what is this?
Oh, you might have to take the hat off.
Oh, of course, of course. Oh, thank you. Oh, I feel so pretty and beautiful.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Put your arm over.
Yeah, this is right. Thank you. Oh my God, what does it say?
Birthday princess.
I'm the birthday princess.
Here you
Oh,
go.
thanks. Does this
Matt,
make noise?
Matt, would you like one?
Oh, of course.
Happy New Year.
Would anyone else like a squawker? Offering to the audience. Would you like a squawker? Come and grab a squawker.
Probably very loud.
What if I just...
Oh, nice catch.
Mine doesn't work.
Nice catch.
Very good.
We want some squawkers over here.
Squawkers!
All around.
Woo!
Take the bump cam. Show them the squawkers. Yeah, there we go. That doesn't show them at all. Sorry, guys. Whoa.
A whole lot of
Oh
air
wait, do you
coming
guys
out
want
of
a
half of
squawker?
Squawkers over there. Nice cake. Thanks for the cake, guys. Is that the trouble there?
This doesn't work at all.
I think mine's
How old are
broken.
you?
I'm 6.
6.
Finally double digits.
You're now not just one hand, but 2 hands.
Double digits, that's what that means.
2 hands.
1 digit, 1 digit, 2 digit. Double digit,
You gotta
baby.
lose some fingers.
Gotta lose some hands.
You gotta cut some fingers off, buddy.
I feel awesome with this hat on.
Does it
You're
make
my
you-
favorite deputy.
Can you look into the camera and give your best milady?
Milady.
Very good.
How about that? How about that?
That was very good. How's my
Thanks.
hat?
Your hat is wonderful. I love it. I love the tag on it. It really adds to it.
And I can.
Oh, now I really want chocolate cake right now. You guys ruined me.
It wasn't in the budget.
Worst birthday ever.
I'm sorry.
We replaced
Oh
the
my
cake
goodness.
with the hat.
Throwing a fit here.
Look at this. Look.
Whoa.
Now you're
What
gonna,
were you
you're gonna
doing on
show
the-
me.
It's our highlight reel.
Oh, for me, guys? You guys are too nice. There I am.
And there's
going like
Jared
this.
again.
Oh, there I am again. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Aw. Aw. Oh,
And there's the.
that was a quick highlight.
We really have
nothing
so
else?
many shows.
Nothing else was like cool about me, my life. What about when I bought that burger? Hmm?
Did you record it? You know I wasn't there.
No, I didn't.
I do have
Camera
56
shot.
hours B-roll of you sleeping behind the studio, though.
Only 56?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
gonna do 57, but you know.
We ran out of space.
Oh, yeah.
No more tape. That makes sense. Okay.
You know, I just think, why should you get a birthday reel? Why not Matt J. Bly here?
MJB's gonna get a birthday reel?
Well, it's not my birthday.
How do you know?
Oh, you don't know that? True.
You don't know.
didn't know either.
Surprise!
Surprise! It's your birthday.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy birthday, MGB. Happy birthday to you. I think it's a G instead of J.
JB.
There we go.
What's the G stand for?
Yeah, what's the G stand for?
Gerard.
Really?
Short for Gerardithy.
How do you spell that?
Gerardithy.
Spell it.
I don't know.
Spell it right now. Doesn't even know how to spell his own name. It's ridiculous.
Right, guys?
This is honestly
Email me.
Somehow it comes to me instead of
What'd you say?
How old even are you?
6. You told yourself
Six,
already.
pal.
Are you not paying attention?
6 what? Dog year? Your dog Tyler?
Like the dog that was driving? What was his name? Stuart Clyde.
We froze him.
Cryogenically.
Yes.
And we
He's gonna
sold
live
his bones. Made new
What,
ones.
you guys did that?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was here that it happened, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your wish?
What I wish?
Yeah, you got a birthday wish.
I wish for a wonderful season.
It's never gonna come true now.
Because you said it out loud,
Oh.
you idiot.
Oh,
So now it'll never come true. You're gonna have the worst season ever.
we're ruined.
You ruined the show.
The show's ruined, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to end like this. Guys, I apologize. Deep down inside, I didn't mean it. Okay?
I don't think we can accept
Please
this
all
apology.
say okay. Everyone. No one?
I think we need to bust out the ukulele. He needs to apologize.
I think we gotta end the show.
This is the end of the show, guys.
Whatever,
Goodbye.
dude.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The kind of late show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think
can't.
you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of time.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Hey, how are ya? Welcome inside the Al Roker studio for episode 3 of Laker Connections right here on WTOP-10. I'm Zach Malamud.
And I'm Ryan Joyce.
It was a busy weekend up on Lake Ontario. Ryan, let's take a look back at this week in Laker sports.
Well, Zach, it is spooky season, and we will kick things off with the women's soccer team. The women's team knew they'd have an uphill battle this past Saturday against Cortland, and it turned out to be one as their squad lost 3-0 on their senior day. That loss by Oswego was their first in the month of October, but Zach, the team ends the regular season in great shape for playoff time.
Yeah, Ryan, and we are going to look at this game. A frustrating loss for Oswego, but the better team clearly won in the end for this one. As we look at Cortland's Bryn Thompson, a defender, and she had a goal and an assist on 2 shots. One of them was on goal. A really big performance by her. And Cortland came out of the gates in this one, scored 2 early goals in under 15 minutes. But I mentioned last week, Cortland's rock solid defensively, allowed 2 or more goals just twice this season. Cortland outshot Oswego 7-1 in the second half, 5 of those shots on target. I have to give credit to Perry Anderson in net, because probably without her, the scoreline would have been a lot worse for Oswego.
Yeah, and I mean, this was going to be an uphill battle for Oswego anyway. I mean, undefeated in the conference, Cortland, you mentioned up 2-0 early in that game. Oswego didn't really have a chance to kind of fire back. And in this game, Cortland defensively, that's kind of what they're known for. They can really score the ball, but defensively only 3 shots on goal for Oswego, 2 from Luigi Sorrell. But, I mean, for Oswego, it's just kind of, they're in that 5th spot right now in the SUNY Conference, and it's a game they didn't need to have, but you knew it was going to be a tough hill battle for them overall.
Yeah, and obviously they're looking ahead to the New Paltz game. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But obviously Oswego needs to put the ball in the back of the net. That's the biggest thing right now. A couple of games where they've struggled to put the ball in the back of the net, and it hasn't helped them that they go up against a team in Cortland who's rock solid defensively. Not great for the confidence of Oswego heading into this next weekend, but they're just going to have to figure it out heading down to New Paltz. We head to Max Zeal Gym, where the Oswego State Lakers are just 1 win from a playoff berth. The Lakers traveled west this weekend for matchups against Buff State and Fredonia. Oswego was shut out 3-0 by the Bengals on Friday, and against all odds, down 2-0 on Saturday, the Lakers made a ridiculous comeback for a 3-2 victory in Fredonia. Ryan, they just keep finding a way to win.
I mean, it's unbelievable for this Oswego team. I mean, looking at it, that first one against Buff State, a team you kind of wanted to win. You're in that 4th, 5th playoff spot, trying to get into playoff spot with them. Tough loss, 0-3 there for Oswego. But then in the second one against Fredonia, you're down early, 2-0, and you come back, you fire back, close sets there, get away in the third one. But the 4th and 5th set, only 4 points divided the 2 sets overall. And I mean, I feel like for Oswego, it's just minimizing the errors for himself. And I mean, a team 25 errors compared to 12 for Buff State in that first one. And then also in that second one for Oswego, I mean, just fighting back. This is a team that's really fought back hard all year, but they've really found themselves in early spots. In the early sets, they've been down kind of early, and they haven't really had a chance to come back in a lot of them. And we see in this one against Fredonia, down early 2 sets, but then they come back, and it's really been a fighting team all year, a team who was really not great in their conference, really fought back.
Yeah, great work by the Lakers bouncing back after Friday's sweep. Sydney Schifferler as well as Georgia Ferry, 10 kills each. The experienced players really stepping up for Oswego right now. That's huge. Heading into maybe a playoff position, they're going to need that experience to really step up in those big games. The Lakers had 42 kills total, Ryan. 18 of them came in the 4th set. I mean, you cannot pick a better time to really step up and get a lot of kills. They did that in that 4th set. It was crucial for them.
I mean, they've been playing great so far as a team, and I mean, big weekend coming up ahead and a big weekend for them beforehand. Lastly, we moved to the Oswego men's soccer team, whose season ended at the hands of the Cortland Red Dragons 3-1. Oswego was only able to get 1 score in this game off of graduate student and team goal leader Kieran Gilroy in the 57th minute. The Lakers end their season with only 2 wins on the year, their least since the 2013 season. This is not how Dan Kane and company wanted the season to go, Zach.
Yeah, it's a rough one for Oswego as we look at Mateo Mara. He was a midfielder for Cortland. 2 goals in this one, 6 shots, 4 of them on target. Talk about a guy who's hungry for goals. He really stepped up in this one, and Cortland were just the better team. It was a very solid first half for the Lakers. It just wasn't enough in the end. It's a disappointing season for this men's team. They're losing a couple really important seniors. Some may be coming back. Could be huge for this team next year. But like I was saying for Cortland, Schultz, the other scorer, his 10th of the year. Like really solid goal scorers that they have, and they stepped up in this one.
I mean, and it was great first half there for Oswego. I mean, Borgioli wasn't the starter there for Oswego. Finn Costello, the senior, gets a chance to start in that one. He played pretty well in the first half. 10 shots compared for Cortland, and then 8 shots for Oswego. I mean, it was a pretty similar first half, but 30 seconds kind of in that second period, they kind of got it back into it. But I mean, for Oswego, they got Kyle Genrich coming back potentially for a 5th year. He's a guy who was a second-team All-SUNY last year and a guy who's really been a contributor for this team. And, I mean, for Oswego, not kind of the year they wanted. They really haven't been able to score. And it's really hard to score against the top, Cortland in their league.
Yeah, and you mentioned the scoring. I keep talking about the ties all year long. I cannot stop bringing it up. Just, you can't find a winner, and obviously that hurt Oswego this season. Just 2 wins on the season. They're going to need to improve that for next year. But we're going to take a quick break here on Laker Connections. When we come back, we'll pull the maps out and take a look at what's up next for Laker sports.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to Laker Connections, the main source for Oswego sports right here on WTOP-10. Well, Zach, we have talked about the past. Now let's zoom into the future and what's ahead for Oswego athletics. It's the week ahead. Zach, let's kick things off.
Yeah, let's do it, Ryan. Well, playoff season is here, and we get started with the Oswego State women's soccer team. The Lakers will hit the road Saturday, heading southeast for a first-round matchup against the New Paltz Hawks. Oswego is unbeaten on the road at 5-0-1 this season, with the one tie coming at New Paltz on October 14th. Ryan, your biggest key to the game here down in New Paltz.
I mean, this should be a good one here, Zach. I mean, a team who they just played about not even 12 days ago, the Lakers, and I mean, both are defensive teams, 3rd and 4th in allowing goals all year. We kind of looked there. Really similar goals allowed. Oswego hasn't allowed a lot of goals, and New Paltz is even better than that. And on goals per game, I mean, 1 for Oswego. New Paltz allows a little more goals, which should be good in the Oswego end, but, I mean, pretty similar in terms of this team. I mean, for New Paltz, Rachel Isert and Gabby Treble are tied for first in goals in SUNY with 12 goals. Both are tied up there. I mean, a really high-scoring offense. A team that scores well, but Oswego, I mean, we saw they fared well. They really took them away in that first matchup against New Paltz. Oswego did, and, I mean, for Oswego, only allowed New Paltz to get 1 shot on goal for the entire game. I mean, for 2 players who were high up there in the SUNY in goals 1 and 2. I mean, Oswego shut them down the first one. I assume it's going to happen here in the second one as well.
Yeah, Ryan, and New Paltz just edging ahead of Oswego in the standings, the 4-versus-5 game we have here. I definitely think Oswego can come out on top here, though, down in New Paltz. It's going to be a battle of defenses, I think. Obviously, 2 high-powered defenses in the SUNY. New Paltz, though, on offense, we mentioned all the scoring. They come into this with no goals in their last 3 games. That's very good for Oswego, a team that's very strong defensively. The Lakers on the offensive end, they need some of those experienced goal scorers. They have a lethal front line with Sorreo, Del Grasso, as well as Brianna Winkler. Maybe Amber McDermott could get involved. A big, big matchup for Oswego. Hopefully they can come out on top.
And for a defensive matchup, you really like that. But moving on to the women's volleyball team, where they're turning around their slow start and find themselves in the last playoff spot in the SUNY. The Lakers have had a tough road to stay in that spot as they now have to face Brockport Friday night and Geneseo Saturday night, two teams who are currently 3rd and 4th in the SUNY Conference. Zach, the Lakers have flipped the season around, but the playoff push is certainly not over yet.
Yeah, Ryan, and it should be a really interesting weekend for the Lakers. We look at these two teams, Brockport and Geneseo. Brockport sitting at 13-10, 5-2 in conference, and they are on a 4-game win streak right now. Red hot, the Golden Eagles. Geneseo, 11-8, 6-1 in conference. They're on a 1-game win streak. I think the Lakers just need one here, Ryan. Just one win. Really just get the job done. Two really tough matchups, but this team has proven time and time again they can get it done in tough situations. If they get by Brockport, it's probably going to be a close one. 5 of the Golden Eagles' 10 losses have come by 3-2. Oswego's known for winning 3-2. They definitely have a chance in this one. I think Brockport, maybe more than Geneseo, they can get the job done.
I mean, and what a tough ending here for Oswego. Really tough matchups here going down the stretch. I mean, Jordan Thompson from Brockport will probably win the SUNY Player of the Year. I mean, 4 games this year, 20-plus kills. Unbelievable, up to 300 kills in the season for her. And I mean, Geneseo, they're a little bit less than this Brockport team, but also they have a 3-headed monster. Linda Rossi, Julia Wallace, and Summer Madigan, all have 125-plus kills. So 3 players you really have to watch for this Geneseo team. And I mean, it's really tough for Oswego. These are teams that are solidly in the playoff at the moment, and teams that have given Oswego trouble in the past. We'll kind of see what goes here going forward.
Yeah, it's an interesting one going into this weekend. The Lakers, like I said, they need their heavy hitters to really step up, and that'll get the job done for them. But back to Laker turf. The Oswego State field hockey team will play their final game of the year on Saturday when they host William Smith. It's senior day for the Lakers, who will be celebrating 5 of them before the game. The Lakers have officially been eliminated, Ryan, but why not win one for the seniors here?
Yeah, I mean, nothing to lose here. We kind of talked about the men's soccer one. They had nothing to lose there as well. I mean, for Oswego, 5-12 in the season, 1-5 in the conference. Not too great. On the other side, William Smith, 2.18 goals per game. They've been scoring pretty well so far this year, and they don't allow a lot of goals either. So looks to favor the William Smith matchup, but nothing to lose here. I mean, for Oswego, we mentioned the seniors losing a lot of top talent for them, but will return 3 of the top 4 scoring. I mean, Kate McNally this year, 9 goals this year, only a junior. And I mean, Kai Phillips coming back too as well, led all the SUNY in the top 5 goalie categories. So only a freshman there, so I mean a player that can really make a difference here for Oswego. And the first matchups since 2017, a team that Oswego hasn't played in a while, and get a big win for the seniors here is kind of what we're looking for.
Yeah, Ryan, definitely a winnable game for the Lakers this weekend. This game is obviously going to be about recognizing those seniors. Just hasn't been a consistent year for this team. I assume, looking at their roster, they'll probably have a ton of returners next season. You mentioned a couple of them. Should be very interesting for the Lakers heading into the offseason.
Hoping to get a win out of that one. But coming up next, we discuss what is going on in the ice rink. Coming up next is Wheelhouse Wire right here on WTOP-10.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a closer with that one.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
Welcome back to Laker Connections on WTOP-10. It's time for the Wheelhouse Wire. Ryan, take it away.
Now let's get right into it. As Zach, as the men's team end off their preseason schedule with a nail-biting 7-6 win over second-year program Alvernia College. The game showed was good for fast-paced and back-and-forth scoring of hockey and included an offensive surge from Alvernia where they scored 2 goals to tie it up 1 minute span in a second. Zach, maybe not the best games on both sides for the Lakers, but they get the job done in this one.
Yeah, and Ryan, we look at some of the highlights from this game. The goal scoring's great, Ryan. I love it. 7 goals in this one, 9 goals the week before. Really stepping up on the offensive end, the Lakers are. After the first period, I'm not sure really what happened defensively, though. 6 goals on 13 shots for Alvernia. That's straight garbage from Oswego. I'll put it plainly there. They need to clean that up. It's going to be a long weekend if they can't figure that out.
Yeah, and from Coach Gosikson, I know he wasn't very happy on the defensive end, but team of Oswego gets a win in this exhibition one. Really high scoring, fast pace. Looked like Oswego was kind of running away with this one, up 4-2 there in that second period, but a quick score from Alvernia kind of turned it around. Moving forward, the Lakers have 2 big games this weekend starting off their season with a national championship Hobart Statesman coming into the Port City. The Lakers will then travel south and head to Elmira College.
Yeah, Ryan, it's going to be an interesting weekend for the Lakers as they head into this Hobart game. The goals are great. The goals are great right now. They can't play that bad defensively, though, against a team that's returning 5 of their top 6 goal scorers as we look at right here. Hobart, the national champions, 29-2 last year, 16-2 in conference. 4 goals per game, just 1.2 goals allowed per game. Elmira, on the other hand, 13-12-1, 10-7-1 in conference, and the goals per game sitting at 3.5, goals against at 2.7. Like I said, though, Hobart, 5 of their top 6 goal scorers returning from last season, they won it all. Like, the Lakers need to be better on defense.
Yeah, this is a real veteran team there for Hobart. I mean, coming back, they bring Artem Buzovera, who's a senior captain, had assists in 2 of 3 attorney games last year, and also was a big part in that when they beat Oswego last year, too, as well. And this is a team, they really didn't lose many other people. And for Oswego, Connor Sleeth was big last year, and Quinn Marmuth was huge last year in that game as well.
Yeah, definitely, Ryan. Let's head to the women's side, Ryan. The Oswego State women's hockey team finished their preseason with a 4-2 loss against the London Junior Devilettes on Saturday. Ryan, probably not the preseason the Lakers have hoped for, but still a ton of time to turn it around.
No, and not what they hoped for, but I mean, for London, they're a very good team. A lot of D1 players and a lot of players end up on the national team, Canadian national team. And I mean, looking at Larissa Stevenson, 3 goals in this one, 4 shots on goal, was really having her way when she was shooting it at the goal. I mean, don't take too much from this game. Oswego really was with a talented, like I mentioned, a lot of future players who are going to go play high-level hockey. Shots are really close to this one, 31-30. It wasn't that Oswego wasn't competing. So, I mean, take it as you want, but Oswego played pretty good in this one, just couldn't get it at the end.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ryan. Just not the start the Lakers wanted. It's not that they played badly here. Their opponents just scored at the right times. That was the difference in this one. I'm sure Coach Digby probably looking for goal scorers to step up later in the season. There's still a lot of time to figure things out, though. Get your coats ready as the Lakers travel down to Geneva for their first game of the season against William Smith. Oswego took both games when these two faced off last season. It's a new season for the Lakers, Ryan, as they finally look to get over the hump.
And, you know, we mentioned that preseason start, not kind of what Oswego wanted, but looking at the matchup here, I mean, goals per game, pretty similar, and goals allowed per game, really close there as well. So it should be a really close one. They get a chance to play one away on Friday and then come back in the Deb for a Saturday one. And for Oswego, Simone Bernard kind of had her way last year. She's kind of my player to look for in this game. 2 goals last year against William Smith. And really similar on the goal side, too. 71 goals last year for Oswego and 62 goals for William Smith. So pretty similar game. We'll kind of see how Coach Digby, losing a lot of players from last year, will kind of, you know, who's going to take over in this one.
Yeah, again, I said get your coats ready. The cooler. It's cold down there in Geneva. I've been there. It's not a fun time, but lots of positives heading into this home against William Smith. The top one being Oswego won 3 of the last 4 against William Smith. But that's all for this week in the Wheelhouse Wire. When we come back, Ryan and myself will battle it out on this week's edition of Laker Showdown. This is Laker Connections on WTOP-10.
I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
La 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 la. Free. La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
Welcome back to Laker Connections. I'm your moderator, Matt Shermita, and it's now time for everyone's favorite segment, Laker Showdown. For those of you who don't know the rules, it's pretty simple. Zach and Ryan have around 30 seconds each to answer 3 questions that I ask. Shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right. The first question. The Oswego State men's hockey team wrapped up their preseason by nipping away at Alvernia in a 7-6 victory. With their season starting this Friday against Hobart College, are you guys more or less confident in the team's success this year? Zach, you and I are both wearing Jordans. I know it's really classy, but we're going to go with you to start.
There you go. Look at my J's. There you go. I'm less confident, though, in this Oswego men's hockey team. You can't be letting up that many goals. It's just not all on the defense, and it's not all on the netminder, Cal Shell. But this team lost 2 of their leaders and heavily experienced defensemen from last year in Bunka and Robillard. They're basically irreplaceable as leaders. You really can't replace them right now. I know Quinn Warmuth has done a solid job. Ryan Dickinson stepping up as the new captains, but you cannot replace those guys on defense.
I feel pretty successful about this Oswego team. I mean, lots of scoring over the weekend. I mean, 9 goals in the first one, and then I'm looking at guys like Noah Bull. We're looking kind of where scoring is going to come from. Tommy Cahill obviously left the team last year, not here this year. You're kind of looking at the scoring was going to come from. They bring in a guy like Brock Kulicki, who scored a couple goals in this exhibition game. I mean, they've looked pretty good. I mean, looking at the goaltending too as well, Cal Shell's looked pretty stellar so far as we all heard my rant in that first one, but I think they're looking great so far. And I mean, the defense isn't there, but looking great so far this season.
I don't know, man. I think the defense obviously just took a step back from last year, and you saw that in the other day's game.
But they kind of want to keep the high-scoring offense going. So,
That's
I mean,
fair.
they've been
That's
scoring
fair.
pretty well so far, I would say.
I don't know. I mean, going back to what you said 2 weeks ago, this is our year. Let's go with Ryan for this one.
This is our year. Coach Gosick.
Fair enough.
All right, last season, the men's basketball team won the SUNY Championships and went to the quarterfinals of the D3 NCAA tournament. In the most recent ranking poll, the Lakers were ranked 6th in the nation for Division III schools. Do you guys think that this ranking of 6 is too high or too low for the Lakers? Ryan, take it away.
I kind of like where they are so far this season. I mean, in that 6th spot right now, I like the ranking. The SUNY, I mean, in terms of what they look at, not the biggest conference, not the best conference, not too much competition. Oswego team really made it far last year, made it to the Elite 8, should have made it to the Final Four. We're not going to get into that. But they didn't lose too many players on the roster. Devin Green obviously left, and I mean, they lose shooters like Joey Roback. They bring in a couple guys who are, Division I transfers. Elijah comes in a D1 transfer there from St. Francis, Brooklyn. And, they bring Kenny Laszlo, too, a point guard who's going to be really good in the roster. But we also don't know. They haven't played a game yet. We're not sure who's going to fill in each role. But I kind of like the rankings so far, and I like them keeping us a little underrated. That's what you like, We want them to sleep on, little upstate New York team. We want them to not be with us at the start.
Except, Ryan, they kept us underrated last year, and then they went and beat the top team in the nation, the team with the longest home winning streak in Division III, knocked that off. I mean, this team lost 1 player. Yeah, Devin Green's very big and definitely helped this team the last couple of years, but they're bringing in guys left and right, transfers, recruits, nonstop. They're getting the job done when it comes to the recruiting process. They need to be at least number 4. 2 of the teams ahead of them, John Carroll, they beat them last year in Oswego in the tournament. They're at 3 right now. 3 spots ahead of Oswego. Mount Union, who is at 5, lost a ton of seniors from last year. I know they were in the championship game, but Oswego beat the #1 team in the country. keep
No,
underestimating
and
them.
I mean, I'm a big Oswego fan as you, but I mean, we don't know how they're going to fit into the rotation. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm just saying we don't know who's going to fit in. You lose a starting shooting guard, a guy who's been around for a long time. You don't really know how they're going to fit in. So, I mean, I'm not hating on Oswego. I'm just saying I kind of like the ranking right now.
I don't know.
I mean, dude, you shot yourself in the foot when you said that they were underrated. It clearly shows that the ranking is too low. I'm going with Zach. Come on now.
Let's go Lakers.
All right.
Okay, whatever you say. Sure.
Well, it comes down to a 1-1 game again. Here we go with the last question. Halloween is just 5 days away, and in order to get in the spirit, I'd like to reminisce a little bit here. Gentlemen, what is the weirdest costume that you guys have ever worn, and why do you think that yours is weirder than the other guys? Zach, go ahead.
Oh, boy. All right.
I would
so
love to
I'm
hear
going to
this.
take a trip back to 6th grade. I was a huge Big Bang Theory fan. I dressed up as Sheldon Cooper for Halloween one year. The mask, probably very strange looking.
Mask?
It was a little creepy looking. I think that's definitely weird enough. Like, it was, I kind of regret it. I don't know. It was great at the time. I don't know why I was Sheldon Cooper. I loved him so much. He was one of my favorite actors and one of my favorite TV characters. But yeah, Sheldon Cooper wins for me.
Huh, okay. I'm not going to go too far back. We're going to go around 12 months ago. I'm a pretty clean-shaven guy, but I was Jesus. With Jesus, I had the long beard, I had the long hair, had the robe going on, and people didn't recognize me. It's kind of out of left field for me. I mean, I haven't done too many weird costumes, but Jesus kind of took the way in that one. Not really kind of my style, but I rocked it really well. Of course I did, you know.
So my argument here is Jesus, a lot of people have been Jesus. Who do you ever know that's been Sheldon Cooper?
I've seen a Big Bang Theory Sheldon Cooper.
When?
We're just making up stuff here? I've seen it before.
Except Jesus is
it was
just
a big show 10 years ago.
That's a way more popular costume. Weirder costume. Sheldon Cooper, who maybe like 3 people. I don't know. There's a lot of people that are Jesus for Halloween. You get the robe, the beard, the whole thing. It's very easy to be Jesus. Sheldon Cooper, you got to have a whole outfit and stuff. I don't know.
I don't know. I think Jesus is kind of out of left field. You know, for me, I rocked it really well. A little odd there, but I mean that's kind of my go-to costume there.
Dude, I don't know.
Words.
I don't know how I can go against Jesus, to be honest. But
would you assume I'd have a Jesus costume?
No,
exactly.
I'm shocked, but this guy,
Sheldon Cooper.
Weirder.
He liked the TV show 10 years ago. Let's give him the win. Sure. Okay.
True. No, weirder is the question, though.
I think in hindsight.
You're a fan of the show. How is Sheldon Cooper weird?
You're calling Jesus weird?
No, I'm saying Sheldon Cooper is
very weird, by the way.
I don't know, man.
A strange guy on television.
I don't know,
strange guy. Weird.
I think in hindsight, Ryan, in hindsight.
I don't like where you're going here, Matt. I don't like where you're going here. I don't like it.
In hindsight, Sheldon Cooper's got to be the weirdest costume.
You're
wrong. I mean, it's so hard going against Jesus.
If we had
I'm going with Zach.
If we had put a picture up there, you would have figured out it was a weird costume. But
it
sure.
is what it is. But that'll do it for this episode of Laker Connections from Ryan Joyce, Matt Sharamita. I'm Zach Malamud. Happy Halloween, everyone, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Let's go.
Hey, everything's gonna be all right, Chet. Stay with me, all right? We're gonna get you to the hospital. Everything's gonna be fine, all right? Stay with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
some music.
heartbreaking news that has come to our attention. SUNY Oswego senior Tommy Tallarino, a beloved student and member of WTOP, was found dead.
Down a little bit there.
What's this? You say Tommy died?
Tommy?
What?
What about Tom?
What's going on?
We need to get you to the hospital right now, yeah. Let's just turn it back on to just normal music. You're out of your damn mind over there.
What? Tommy dead?
Just relax, man. You didn't hear anything, all right? All in your head. I don't know what happened to you, but we're going to figure it out.
I like toaster strudel.
All right, here we go. We're almost there, buddy.
Chris Schwartz said Tommy's dead.
Nah, you're just hallucinating, brother.
Yes.
All right, watch your step.
No.
There you go, you're good. Watch the brick. There you go. All right, get your ass in there. All right, Shat, right this way, dude.
Got
you this special hospital room, big Patriots fans here. All right, just lay on down. Get on down there. Here, try to move up a little bit. Get up on the. There you go. There you go. All right, listen. Look at me. Get here. Get some rest. All right, I'm gonna turn on the TV for you, and I'll be back in the morning to pick you up. Okay?
All right, man.
All right, let me turn on the TV for you.
Thanks, man.
Take care.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP-10 Nightly News. I'm Madeline Cummings.
And I'm Scott Brubaker.
This just in, Oswego State student and WTOP-10 member Thomas Pellerino found dead on the shores of Lake Ontario. The 21-year-old's body was found along the rocks by a fellow Oswego State student around 7 o'clock this morning.
Oh my God.
Police say that the body had severe blunt force trauma to the back of the head. While the police had no idea how the injury and eventual death happened, they can only assume that somebody had something to do with the death of Oswego student.
Bradley! Oh my God.
Yeah, they're not having their way. The shit's not over. It's just getting started.
Well, Mr. Shetler. Looks like you finally cracked the code.
Huh? Like stealing candy from a baby. And I hate babies! Shut up! It wasn't that funny.
You know, Shet, you've been a little bit down on your luck lately, so I figure you deserve a little bit of an explanation. You see, we were never friends. Ever since you pulled that stunt last Halloween escaping from the good doctor, he went ahead and he hired me to be the assassin that takes you out. Because, you see, the good doctor's been doing this for 100 years. Scoping victims, taking them one by one. And when you asked him to be on your show, his next victim practically fell into his lap. I'm helping out the good doctor because he's going to give me the right to eternal life. You know what's the funniest thing about this? He's not going to remember a single thing.
What are you doing there? What are you doing?
Night, Chad.
And when Mr. Bradley and I feel like it, we'll seek out our ultimate revenge. Putting your pathetic life to an end, just like your two buddies. Everything we do is calculated. I would say that I'm sorry that you were the chosen one, but like my mother Regina once said to me, to be a good man and an honest man.
Hi, Gemini! Ah!
Your life ended the first day you decided to put me on your stupid little show. Soon your family will have to deal with the loss of your life, and the only thing they'll have to remember you by is how much of a loser you were! It's been a pleasure, Shot. I'll see you soon.
No.
Ta-ta.
No.
Bye.
These idiots. They think they're 2 steps ahead. They can't even plug the damn thing in. They want me to be brainwashed? Let me fix my hair real quick. We're gonna give them brainwashed. Welcome to the season premiere of Lake Night.
Life could be a dream.
Shetler.
What's up, man?
All right. What's wrong with you?
Do you feel weird?
Feel weird? No.
I've just been feeling just really weird lately ever since last week. I can't even remember how I got here.
No, it's just the first show of Jitters. It's the final season of Lake Night. It's our premiere. Who isn't excited for that? You're just nervous. You're just nervous. It's okay.
I feel like something really bad happened to me.
No. From me? No. Come on. You know me.
You're not pulling my strings?
Pulling your strings? Shetler, come on. You're my best friend. Of course not.
All right.
Get it together, man. Take a deep breath. We'll do it together.
Just give me a little tap or something. Give me a little. Oh!
Okay.
Hey, I'm back in it.
All right, we're back.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the season premiere of the final and last and best season of Lake Night. It has been a ride, but all good things must come to an end. But we have 4, count them, 4 episodes to knock your mama's socks off. So, welcome, buckle up, grab some popcorn, grab some Funyuns, grab some, what's an outstanding candy?
I like
Goobers, sweet tarts, red vines, whatever you prefer. And we will be right back because things are about to get spicy here on Lake Night.
Ooh.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the Earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the most stupendous Simon and Garfunkel's favorite television show. Both of them. They love our show. It's Lake Night. And of course, for you Lake Night viewers who have watched us over the last year, we like to try some weird things on the show, try different foods, everything along those lines. But tonight, Shetler, we're taking it up to the next level because it is time for the Dirty Jelly Bean Challenge.
It's time for the Dirty Bean.
The Dirty Bean!
And if you don't know what the Dirty Bean is, Finkel has hijacked our teleprompter, aka it's not working, so I'm going to read off this masterpiece right here on our little lovey-dovey tablet because this is gold. Before us is the brand new Bean Boozled Challenge that consists of a multitude of spicy pepper-flavored jelly beans, sure to knock your great-grandmother Dorothy Hamilton, Bigsby, Adams, Jefferson, Lincoln, Washington, Nixon, Truman, George Foreman, Simon the Great, Kimmy, Droopy Drawers, Hansel and Gretel, Benedict Cumberbatch, carry 1, drop the 7, add the circumference of the Great Gatsby, shoestrings, the thirds, socks off. If that wasn't a mouthful, these jelly beans sure will be.
Oh my God, you're such a natural host. Yeah, okay, so we're done.
Yeah, let's kind of preface this. So normally in a Bean Boozled Challenge, it's like cherry or sriracha. Not with this one.
No.
They're just all terrible.
Yep.
It goes from sriracha to Carolina Reaper. There's no challenge. We're just going to be flicking a little the little circle thing. What's it called? Spinner. Spinner. And then we're going to be eating. We have sriracha, jalapeno, cayenne, habanero, and Carolina Reaper. So without further ado, let's
pantomime it to the camera.
open 'em.
Pantomime it to the camera.
Okay, here we
Get the
go.
camera on you. There you
These
are.
are the beans. They're falling. They're falling. Here we go.
I will say I already tried a sriracha one off camera earlier just to see what the base level was.
Yep. And it was
It's
bad.
not unbearable, but it worries me.
Okay, so I will show proof what we spin on. You can do the honors.
Oh.
He can do the honors.
Well, thank you.
Cayenne.
Cayenne.
That's like the third most spicy.
Okay, so that is like.
So wait, let's show.
Oh yeah,
them
here
with
we'll show
proof.
them.
Okay, we got cayenne.
Cayenne.
There you go. Beautiful.
Anybody? Hold on.
Oh,
Wait for him.
Maybe.
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 Yeah,
There
it's
we
the
go.
cayenne. So it's like it's the darker. I believe it's this one.
Yep.
Oh my! I'm genuinely like already sweating and shaking and almost probably gonna cry.
We're gonna do two apiece, I think.
So this is cayenne.
Yep.
Oh my God, this is horrible. I feel nauseous already. Let's
Bottoms
try.
up.
1, 2, 3.
How's she doing?
Ooh, that first swallow was brutal. Oh my. Okay.
Not bad.
Not horrible.
Okay.
They're still stuck in my teeth though, so I'm not gonna be a
you're
wuss
good.
and not swallow at all.
All right. So I'll join you with. Oh, that was a bad flick.
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno. That's not bad. These are jalapeno, right?
Jalapeno business.
That was nice.
Here, like I see the box.
That's not bad. It's just not a delectable treat of any kind. It just tastes like jalapeno.
So, like we said, it goes sriracha, jalapeno.
That's a little bad. That's a little bad.
Cayenne, habanero, and Carolina Reaper. So you tried one below me.
Yep. Oh, the swallow. Yep. The swallow's not nice. Yeah.
Nope. Swallow is not nice. We
All
have
right.
6 minutes, says Madeline, coming in our hair. That's pretty wild.
That's a little zooey mama right there.
Zooey
All right.
mama.
So, all right. So we're gonna cheers the next one. So you're gonna spin. Take yours.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
This is a bad idea.
Yep. And you're gonna please be Carolina. Please be Carolina. Please be.
Well, that was a good flick.
Please be. Please be.
I got habanero.
That's
is that what I
bad.
got last time? Oh my God, that's the second to last one. It's the orange ones.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna flick it. Nope, that was a bad flick.
You also got. Oh, you got sriracha.
I'll flick it again.
Oh, okay. we have 6 minutes, Shetler. You can just eat the sriracha one.
I'm gonna do the. Oh yeah. I'll habanero.
You'll
cheers
habanero with me?
I'll habanero cheers with you.
Okay, hold on.
All right. So this is the
I gotta
second
get
worst.
my mindset ready here.
Okay. You ready? For the love of lake night. Cheers.
1, 2, 3. We're slow zooming.
Is this supposed to be bad?
Hold on, Shetler.
Is this not an orange jelly bean?
No, it gets bad.
Does it?
Yep. It really does.
Mmm.
It gets pretty bad.
Mmm.
Ooh, I need some broccoli gusto.
Mmm.
No.
Huh. Now
that is hot.
Is a pepper.
That is wow. That's the one that's the best. As far as if we're going taste wise, that's the best one yet, because it genuinely tastes like a pepper. Like I feel my mouth burning. The other ones were just like spicy.
Ooh.
This one hurts my mouth.
Sweet Tabitha. Oh, brother.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we gotta make sure too, because you guys. I wasn't around for the first spicy challenge.
Yep.
But we gotta wipe everything down.
Yep. We did spread
can't touch
some
our eyes.
asbestos/dirty pepper
And these
substance.
IFBs probably gotta be wiped down.
Oh my
But,
halamuhabaha.
where do you feel it? Mine's on my tongue.
I feel it like all over the circumference of my mouth. I feel it back in like the little what's
the uvula?
What's the
uvula?
I thought that was part of the women's anatomy.
Nope.
No, that's in the back of your throat. Yeah, right there. And then but yeah, and then
That's the last episode of Late Night.
Okay, so
what?
Carolina.
You're going for Carolina Reaper?
We're going. All right, no, we gotta spin. We gotta spin.
How many minutes, Madeline?
We got 3 minutes. Okay. All right, we gotta spin.
Let's
okay.
let's slow it down for a second.
Yep.
Look at my hand.
Your hand's shaking?
Shaking. I'm nervous.
Okay. Yep.
Jalapeno. I already had jalapeno, didn't I?
Yeah, we gotta spin again. Jalapeno.
Oh, Carolina
Reaper. Oh.
We're in this to win it.
Carolina Reaper.
Carolina Reaper. All right.
Oh.
So we're going going for it. Hold on, wait a second, chat. That's not the right one.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. See, that one's darker on the outside. That's cayenne.
Oh, that's cayenne. All right.
We need this one. This is a
light
Carolina Reaper.
Reaper.
This one's a Reaper. There you go.
Where is it?
It's got like, it looks like this, so this one's one as well.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Melinda, if we die,
yeah,
I'm
Melinda,
very
sorry for
very
any
sorry.
HR problems this causes you.
Very sorry.
With a couple deaths on air.
Okay. Cheers to the Reaper. Yeah, can we call Sayback?
Get him on standby.
Ooh.
So it fools you. It tastes like a shell.
Oh my Lord. How we feeling?
Pretty bad. Let's read this box and see if there is any actual like life-threatening potential things. Oh, consuming your own. Oh God. Consuming your own risk. Keep out of reach of children under 13, the elderly, and pets. Do not consume if you are allergic or sensitive to hot or spicy foods, peppers, or caps. Oh God, CAPSAICIN. No idea. Pregnant, breastfeeding, or have medical condition which consumption of an extremely hot food would cause an adverse reaction. Due to the hot nature of this food, it may trigger asthma symptoms. Do not give to persons without their permission, only after sharing this warning.
That is
we failed there.
Absolutely.
Whew, that's
hot. It's not as bad as I thought, but like it's not enjoyable.
But my mouth is watering, and I could see the sweat.
I could use
from
some
the
milk.
monitor.
Oh my goodness.
Already? Ooh, no, it's getting worse.
It's not worse than the chip. It's not worse than the chip.
All right.
But
we gotta go
anyways, the show must go on because it's tournament time and it's time to crown a new Luker Continental champion. So we will catch you in 2 minutes' time, right after the break.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get it closer to that one.
Matthew, Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to Insert Funny Bradley line. Welcome to Late Night. As you all, sorry, remember things were getting spicy, no pun intended, in the Luker Continental Championship picture, and that's not stopping anytime soon. Our very own Luker Continental champion Luke Rosenthal has a video updating us on the status of his historic Luker Continental Championship reign, his longest reigning.
Longest running
champ.
6-time champ. Let's check it out.
Throughout my life, I've always strived to be the greatest version of myself. Whether that's as a student, a family member, a friend, a brother, a foe. But I truly believe that there's been no greater version of myself than me today as your Luker Continental Champion. I said that I was going to go on an everlasting Luker Intercontinental World Tour. And unfortunately, guys, I lied. I lied to you. My reign of 9,462 days, and that's an important number, will end at 9,462 days. Unfortunately, from carrying Lake Night and Oswego Sports Entertainment, I've sustained a career-threatening arm injury, as you can see. Ow. That hurt. And it is with great displeasure that I relinquish my Luker Continental belt. This is not a goodbye. This is a see you later.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? I'm singing this song so we don't get copyright stricken down. Luker Continental on WTOP.
But never say never.
It's just an absolute travesty for
What a
Mr.
shocker.
Luke. What a shocker.
What a shock.
But after the blatant disrespect that man put on our show, it's time that he got a slice of karma.
And
we
have a brand new Luker Continental Champion. Drum
roll,
roll,
please.
Ta-da! Whoa! Look at that thing!
The new and improved, asbestos-free Luker Continental Championship.
Oh, yeah.
That is a beauty right there. And it is going to be around the waist or shoulder of one of these fine, lucky 6 men and or women. So, we're going to do a tournament, bracket style, to determine... Did I spit?
No, I was just wiping the hair on my hairs.
The new Luker Continental Champion. And via a bye, 2 people have already advanced. But stepping right up right now is Fiona and Garrett Chan. Come on down.
Garrett Chan.
Garrett Chan. Fiona, come on down. Come on down.
Come on down.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so put a little pep in your step. Okay,
little pep in the step.
You two will face the camera right here, and you will be doing a best 2 out of 3 rock, paper, scissors to see who advances.
One and done. We'll just do one and done.
One and done. One and done. One and done. Let's see it.
Go on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Go start.
Oh, okay. You gotta say start.
Yeah, we'll go. Okay, I'll count it off. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Go again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Garrett advances.
Get out of here, Fiona.
All right, Madeline and Kenny, bring your sweet Bippy out here. Come on.
Here comes Kenny.
Here comes Kenny. Give it up for Kenny.
Kenny G. Here comes Madeline.
And Madeline coming.
Ready?
Let's see it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And
Oh,
Kenny advances!
Mr. Kenny.
Now we bring Garrett out here to go one-on-one with Kaylee Richmond. Here comes Kaylee. All right, now this is Thumb Wars.
You two will be doing Thumb War.
Thumb Wars.
So we need a 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a Thumb War. And then you begin.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a Thumb War. Here we go.
What is this
nonsense?
2, 3, 4.
All right, Garrett wins.
Oh, my goodness. Garrett, way to just show.
Garrett
my God.
with the upset, knocking off the #1 seed,
All
Kaylee
right.
Richmond. Now we bring in
Kenny's coming on in, and we need to
Dom
introduce
Perone.
one man to the show. Welcome, Mr. Dom Perone.
Oh, my.
Oh, my God.
I'm here to win this belt, fellas. All right? It's that simple. I'm not here to play, okay? So let's get this done, huh?
Okay.
All right.
Kenny, so this is going to be also a Thumb War.
What do we think about a Thumb War, Mr. Dirty Dom?
Thumb war? I'll pay $100 to make it arm wrestling.
You want to do an arm wrestling?
Let's do an arm wrestling, huh?
Let's do
All
an
right,
arm
let's
wrestle.
do a
real
good
quick.
old-fashioned arm wrestling. What are we gonna do this? Probably here?
Here? Yeah, come back
yep.
here, come back
All
here.
right. Yep, come on down. Let's see it.
You
Dirty
can't touch
Dom.
the title before you win it. We know
Can't touch the title
that's a
before you
rule.
win it.
Uh-oh.
I'll get out of frame here. You can have a seat or
I'm gonna
whatever you
sit
prefer.
still.
Yep.
I'm going to sit. Go ahead.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
For this in the bounds.
All right. I'll hold and I'll count you off. Runner set. 3, 2, 1, go! Don't break it up. Oh my God! Dirty Dom! Dirty Dom! Oh my God!
I think we're going to call it. I think we're
He's
going to call
got
it.
it!
It's over.
The winner!
It's over.
Dirty
Dom
Dom!
Perone. But
Kenny,
now, hey, there's
it was
more.
a pleasure.
Get back in the shot because we have one
Here
more
we go.
final game. Mr. Alex Brooks, graphic director, throw up the picture that I was telling you about.
Throw it up.
It's a picture of Shetler.
All right, we
Should
got a
be
little
in
bit of
there.
time.
Guys, you
All
guys
right.
have to go around the studio and find that duck.
All right, hold
It's
on.
hidden
hold
somewhere.
On. All right, we have a little bit of time, so I'm going to tell you. You're both ready to explain what the Luca Continental Championship means to you. Garrett, go.
It means the world to me. Just winning this championship, winning this belt, it's going to be the best thing that happened.
Yeah, you can't hear us.
They can't hear us, so it's okay.
Go find it.
Go find it. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is in the bounds. Luca
Do we have
Continental
a
in the
handheld
bounds.
camera? Do we have a handheld camera?
In 1 minute.
In 1 minute.
We are going to give another hit.
Oh, here we go. Handheld camera. All right. We're seeing.
It's not back there.
Not
It's in the
back there.
studio.
In the studio. Let's go, Mr. Dom and Garrett.
45 seconds away from a little bit of a hint for you guys.
Things are getting spicy in the studio. Dom's looking. Oh, Dom.
I'll pay $1,000 and tell me where it is.
This is 1% of the dog.
All right, Dom's hotter than Garrett is right now.
Yeah, Dom's red hot.
Dom is red hot. Red hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new
Luca Continental Champion, Dirty Dom Perone!
You can't beat me!
Space
You
step right up,
can't
feet
beat
him
me! I am the greatest!
Whoa, don't disrespect the title.
It's a
Yeah.
brand new title.
All right, what are you going to do in this championship reign, Mr. Dom?
Championship reign, very simple. I'm gonna go enjoy myself.
All right, Dom, step back up, step back up.
What? I got this.
I got to raise your hand. I got to raise your hand. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Luca that's a nice shot of my leg. Luca Continental Champion, Dom Perone. Go celebrate, go smoke that stove, man, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, gentlemen. Your checks will be in the mail.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Wow.
Well, that was electric.
Oh my God.
Dirty
That was awesome.
Dom, the new undisputed Luca Continental Champion. And that's all we have for today.
That's all we have for today.
Bradley, what would you like to say?
Hey, I just want to thank everybody. It's going to be a great season of Lake Night. Make sure to stay tuned. We're only getting started. Now only 3 more episodes, chat. 3 more episodes. So once you watch this one, if you haven't watched the other ones, go watch them now. Get caught up because Lake Night is the show.
This season, and that's it. Never again. So savor these next couple episodes, and we will see you next week on Season 2. Congratulations, Dom. This is Jake Bradley and Young Shet signing.
To the debut episode of the show you'll soon learn to love, Port City Rising. I am joined by none other than Garrett Chan Man, Spider-Man Chan.
That was a
and
lot.
we are excited to bring you all into the lives of 2 broadcasting students in their last semester and last year. Garrett, first off, tell me how you're doing.
I'm super pumped, super excited, grateful, honored to be here. Let's have a show. Let's have a season. Let's get things started right away.
Awesome. The question is, first question is, what is Port City Rising? Well, Port City Rising is a talk show that documents what is going to be the greatest semester ever. We're seniors. We need to go out with a bang. What you'll see this semester are vlogs, interviews, and experiences that will be shared on WTOP-10. Today, we'll stick with the basics and give our sports talk a try. Moving into our first segment, the Weekend Deep Dive. Garrett and I will go over our busy weekend and discuss what we saw and experienced. So, I will start off. It was an all-football weekend. I was working at Syracuse for the in-house production, and it was really fun. I was able to be in this sort of like basket where, what they call it, the basket, and it's like the game cam. So I was able to do the scoreboard cam. Everyone on the scoreboard saw, I was responsible for that. It was a really great time, and I'm sure a picture will come up of my experience. And I was able to see Kyle Spizak do his thing. All right, so going over there, that's where I was. So you see right there, it was just a little basket, and you had to like climb down this like this little step, and it was a little scary, to be honest. And then saw Kyle Spizak do his thing.
What a
he
guy.
worked for ABC. He was doing a lot there. So some WTOP Oswego guys representing Oswego well, doing some Syracuse football. And then moving over to my personal favorite, went to the Eagles and Commanders game. That was a really fun experience. I've been to Philadelphia a good amount of time. That's where we sat. It was beautiful, a beautiful day. Last year, we weren't able to get the nicest weather. It was raining. It was a hurricane, and
Wow.
it was not fun. So so we were able to do that. See my dad right there. We were taking a selfie in front of the Super Bowl 52 replica trophy. I really wish that we were able to get another one this past year, but that ended up not happening. But still holding out hope. But yeah, one thing that happened was my dad, big Eagles guy, screaming his head off. So we were right next to the family section, right? We were right next to the family section. So like all the kids were over there. My dad didn't care at all. He was just screaming. He was cursing. It was
yikes.
It was something like everybody, all the kids were like looking back at us, like thinking we were crazy. But it was a good game. I'll get more into the game after a break. But Garrett, enough of me talking. How was your weekend?
It was certainly a big weekend for me as well. I'll start off. We had some Oswego alumni, some fellow WTOP-10 people that came or worked at the station in the past. They made their way up here, took a tour of the studio. So there's us. So from left to right, there's me.
3 people on our crew.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Shout out to those. So we have Jolie there, VP of Finance, Melinda, VP of HR and Communication, Mia, VP of Creative Services, and our great GM, Mike Griswold. So we were all there at the comm dinner. It was absolutely fantastic.
That's awesome. Celebrating
some esteemed alumni who have made contributions not just to the station, but Oswego as a whole. So it was great to talk. I explained it to Jolie on Saturday. It was kind of like the past meets the present, and you're just talking about the future of not just the communications department, the program, but also what the station has in store for the next few years.
That's awesome.
In addition to that, I did call some play-by-play for the women's soccer game against SUNY Plattsburgh. Really good game. I called it with our great broadcasting engineer, Connor. So we did a great job of calling that game. We talked a lot about kind of just the dynamics of both teams, kind of just getting the feel of SUNYAC competition. It was great to cover that game, and super excited not just for fall sports, but as we head into the winter with some hockey coming up in next weekend.
Yeah, really getting some experience there. That's awesome. And
that's right.
It seems like did you meet anybody at the alumni dinner?
We saw former general manager of WTOP-10, Justin. I don't know why I'm struggling with the last name for it. I don't know why. But yes, we met some amazing alumni. We saw fellow WTOP-10 crew members and people on the prod board as well. Just a great meeting overall of everyone in the communications broadcasting department, and super excited to see what's in store over the next few years here.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, us as seniors, just kind of like nice to see other people come back and help us out. But coming up after the break, we'll talk about some sports. Week 4 action in the NFL, and also the MLB postseason starts today. All of this and more after the break.
Dude, bro, I don't know why I have...
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Back to Port City Rising. Now, it's time for us to do something we do practically on a day-to-day basis, talking sports. Garrett, take it away.
That's right, Brooks. There's a lot going on in the world of sports, so let's not waste any time and jump into a jam-packed weekend of football.
All right, starting off in Philadelphia, where I was in attendance, as I mentioned earlier, the Philadelphia Eagles merely won against the Washington Commanders 34-31 in overtime. After Jalen Hurts threw a touchdown to A.J. Brown, they ended up leaving too much time for Sam Howell and company to score the game-tying touchdown with 1 second left. Philly ended up winning on a 54-yard field goal from Jake the Make Elliott. Garrett, the Eagles are 4-0. How long can they keep this success going?
Certainly a very solid start for the defending NFC champions, excuse me. They've played the Colts, the Patriots, Vikings, Buccaneers, some somewhat lackluster opponents, but nonetheless, they've got a very solid schedule up ahead. They face the Rams next week, which I think will be a way for the Eagles to improve to 5-0. They face the Jets, and of course, we'll talk about them just in a little bit. But then you have 2 more meetings with the Cowboys, Chiefs, 49ers. Those are some really top teams in the league. I expect them to be very close games, if not get extremely close for the Eagles to maybe pull out a win here. I think the Eagles are in good position right now. I expect them to get better as the season progresses.
Yeah, it seems like for the Eagles, it's just, they're 4-0, but no one's really impressed. No one's really impressed with the Eagles, including me. I mean, they have been winning really by the skin of their teeth. So I'm hoping they can change that around. But for you, Garrett, you got some things to talk about for the Jets.
That's right. On Sunday Night Football, Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs traveled to the Big Apple to take on Zach Wilson and the New York Jets. While much of the media attention was focused around Taylor Swift and the ongoing romance between the singer and superstar tight end, the contest was much closer than many people expected, including me. After the Chiefs gained a quick 17-0 lead to start the game, the Jets came storming back only down by 8 at halftime. Zach Wilson showed why he is the man, outplaying Patrick Mahomes and becoming the only opposing quarterback to have more completions, more passing yards, more touchdown passes, and fewer interceptions than Patrick Mahomes in a Mahomes start, either college or pro. Despite that, after Wilson fumbled the ball on the snap, the Chiefs marched down the field thanks to help from the referees. Not surprisingly, another primetime game was ruined after a late holding call continued the Chiefs' drive, and the defending champs held on for the 23-20 victory. Hey, Brooks, were the Jets robbed?
I would say that they were by the refs. The refs were not really in their favor. I mean, with Taylor Swift in attendance, you know, you're hearing some kind of theories that it's like you're not going to have Taylor Swift watch Travis Kelce and the Chiefs lose. I don't really believe that, but there were some shaky calls from the refs. But we got to take that away and really praise Zach Wilson. I mean, Zach Wilson coming in this game, we thought he was going to be ran over by the Kansas City Chiefs. And he went up and he made it a 3-point game. 3-point game.
That's right.
He lost by 3. And he actually showed some growth because at the press conference, he didn't blame it on anybody. He said,